It's time, chat. I'm getting dollars. They did force me to put this humongous widget on my stream, though. They said it had to be 600 pixels by 600 pixels. If they want it this enormous, that's up to them, I guess. I'm just doing my going live things because I got here a little late. Okay. You know, I joke about selling out and stuff. I do legitimately enjoy Zenless Zone Zero, and I have played it on stream before without getting paid. But, you know, this way, I can get paid at the same time. So, that's why we're back to it. And I've done all the story stuff up till now. So I am hoping, I guess we'll be doing, like, side story things. That's also fine. Oh, open up a cold one. This big ass widget. It's so humongous. I can't believe they were just like, you put this on your channel. Put this big ass fucking. Oh, I need to put up ZZ, like exclamation mark ZZZ in the title. I think that's another requirement. But you know what? They're paying me. Whatever. I can take the hit. So I'm just gonna do my my dailies. And then we're gonna fully play some side story stuff, unless they added a new chapter, which would be epic. Yeah, but if you download Zenless Zone Zero from my link, you will get free pulls. Is the thing. Which is nice. I appreciate them doing that. Oh, you don't have to pin that. That's not necessary. But I guess it is there. Let's see. I want to get more physical mod things. Okay. Put Jane up there. I'm gonna go get a coffee. We gotta do our scratch ticket. Thanks, Howl. Never mind, Howl. Fuck. Damn. Kinda ass.
A hot cup of coffee isn't just for the early birds.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
Sometimes stopping to take a break
Alright.
can help you.
What do we got for everything? I do want to pull for Trigger, actually. Just from what I've seen of her play style, she's not actually that good. But I do like her. So I am gonna pull for Trigger. Alright, what do we got? Do we got Trigger in one pull? Come on. Oh, no, that's an A. What do we got? That's another A. Could I get Trigger, please? There we go.
From now on, we're allies who have each other's backs.
There she is. Do I have a team that she will go well into? No, because I don't have an electric team. But, you know. Can we get Trigger's W engine? No. Triggers W engine? No. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Let's see. Expansion tasks. Grab all those. Season tasks. Little Knight's Big Charge. Don't know what that event is, to be honest. Weekly. It's just the login streak. Dailies. What do we got for events? 0 point calibration. Oh, that's the TV schedule. We could do that for sure. Little Knight's Big Charge. I don't know that one. Dancing on Strings. Oh, I did that one. Yeah, I know. I already pulled her. You don't have to tell me. I know. Don't worry about it. Okay, I pulled out my camera somehow. Final callback, yeah. And this is the free things. Gotcha. All right. Wait, why is this still lit up? It's because I didn't go do these.
This is the path I follow. Standing by. To what do I owe the pleasure?
We're gonna max out Lucy.
Good day, props.
And probably, yeah, max out. Honestly, forgot what his name is. It is very funny that they took his shirt off for this, though. Billy, right.
I've got your back.
Trigger. When I head to bed, good luck with the draws. Well, thank you, Sunpraiser. I appreciate you stopping in. What do we got? Aftershock hits an enemy, stun damage multiplier increases. Oh, is she a stunner? I forget. Attack character saves crit rate increase exceeds 40%. Days dealt by aftershocks. So she's a crit stun unit. Okay.
I am the Eye of Obel.
I was not playing her correctly then. She might be good. What do we have left? We have this side story with the Bang Boo. Oh, I gotta go get my, gotta go to HIA Club. So I can upgrade my girl Pulcra some more. Because I do like her, but she doesn't appear to be good. Which is kind of a shame. Yeah, that's chats. Grab all these. Just notices. Avatar. Oh, because I got Trigger, right? Name card. I unlock these. Also, they switched me off of Pulcra again. That's so cruel. Pulcra. So what does Pulcra actually need for me to upgrade her some more? Let's see. I need a bunch of both of those things. And I need physical skill. Token Delios. Agent skill. Physical. And obviously I'm going to go in with Miyabi because they've yet to release a character that is better than Miyabi. Makes me wish that Pulcra was a 5-star so they could really make her crazy. But her gameplay is it's not very good, to be honest.
My blade
Be gone. Oh, you're still here? Okay. Get the fuck out of here.
It's over.
Fucking no more of that. Sokaku Blast. Sokaku Blast. I don't know that. Oh, because the card drops are. Oh, they're still 100%. Sure, why not? I'll get some more of these. I'm gonna have to start grinding for electric ones soon because of trigger, but you know, it'll do. You have to stop with the Molotovs.
It's over.
I hate the Molotovs so much. Yeah, you're done.
Weakling.
Goodbye. That's what you get for fucking crossing Miyabi. Okay, now we're not in the, now it's not double anymore. Okay. Okay. Did some more of these. I think we're gonna do Trigger's TV schedule. Might as well get that in there. Which I think we just access from this menu. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, story and then the special and then this and B one, which I already did. Immersive storytelling. This is a story that took place in the past. A story of a rookie proxy named Faithin, who meets a young lady at the crossroads of fate. Belle, we've been on 6th Street for a while now. How many Internet commissions have we taken these past few days? We're still newbies, so you know how it is. It's okay. We're starting our proxy business and video store from scratch, side by side. It'll take time. These days, I've been focusing on managing the store, so thank you for taking care of our internet business, Belle. Having this cozy little home with you is already much better than life we had just after leaving the academy. As long as we slowly build our reputation, we'll eventually have a chance to uncover clues about the fall of the old capital. Belle, we'll take it slow. Yeah, but I get so bored when there are no commissions. Belle, your enthusiasm is really something, but your troubles will soon be resolved. I saw how hard you've been searching for commissions, so these past few days I found an intelligence broker on the internet who can introduce commissions to us. As long as we can establish a long-term partnership with this professional intelligence broker, we shouldn't have to worry about getting commissions in the future. As your older brother, I also want to be able to help you. Good job. Thanks, I think I've done a good job too. I arranged to meet him at the store today. He should be arriving soon. Should you really meet him at the, like, at your legitimate business? That doesn't seem like a good idea. He's here, just in time. Belle, let's go talk to him. Who knows, maybe a cool surprise will be waiting for us on our first commission with him. As the front doors open, a man in a suit walks in. Although he wears a friendly and reliable smile, there's something slightly off about him. Oh, it's this fucking guy. Belle, allow me to introduce our future partner, the intelligence broker I found on internet. Nice to meet you both. You can call me Shepard. I'm glad you two chose to work with me. By the way, are you just starting out in this line of work? Nice to meet you. We haven't been in the business too long. I understand. It's normal for rookie proxies like you to have a hard time finding commissions. But please, don't worry. As an intelligence broker, I exist precisely for people like you. Let me check my notes. Your name is Faithin, right? What kind of commissions do you usually specialize in? We have superior technology. What an energetic response. These days, many young proxies lack the energy you have. That said, combat-related commissions might be a bit tricky, right? You two don't seem like fighters, and hiring combat personnel can be expensive for new proxies. To be honest, I'm not sure I feel comfortable assigning you anything dangerous. We'll find our own way to resolve that. I believe you'll see it in the actual commission. The actual commission, huh? Well, then I happen to have a recently issued commission that could serve as a perfect starting point for your partnership. I believe this commission is of the perfect difficulty to assess your abilities. If you're interested, let me explain the details. Shall I move to a more convenient place to talk? It's not suitable to talk about this at the counter, so you move to a small room with Shepard to discuss things in detail.
Our first assignment together is a missing person commission. There's no need for combat or venturing into any hollows, so it's completely safe. Honestly, I can't think of a better way to test your skills.
Which is like finding somebody?
Not to be rude to the client, but guiding people through the hollows is what a proxy does. A commission that doesn't even require stepping in one seems kind of pointless for us to handle, right?
Honestly.
Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not trying to pass this off on you. Your ability to navigate the hollow is unquestionable. That's what makes a proxy a proxy. But this role involves more than just that, and this commission is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate those other skills. To be honest, the client barely gave us anything to work with, just pieces of info. That's why this is a perfect chance to show off your skills in gathering intel, spotting details, and negotiating. All the makings of a top-tier proxy.
If you say so.
You've made your point. Guess we can't refuse now. Let's see the job.
Shepard nods in satisfaction and pulls out 3 items from his pockets. A harmonica, a sheet of music, and an old photo. A somewhat aged photograph, though the image remains fairly clear. A blonde young woman with her eyes covered leans against a wall. For some reason, her silhouette seems so fragile, as if she might shatter into pieces at any moment, filled with such profound sadness. Well, we know where they printed it. That's something.
The client has only provided us with these 3 clues. All we know is that the woman in the photo is your target.
Just a photo. So even the client doesn't know her name, identity, or whereabouts? And what's the deal with the harmonica and the sheet music?
The client doesn't seem to have any more info, though it's possible they just don't want to share. But the client did mention if you get stuck, you should try playing the sheet music with the harmonica.
What is this, a fucking adventure game?
Well then, I'll leave this commission in your capable hands. Keep me in the loop if you make any breakthroughs. Just ping me on Knock Knock.
Yeah, alright, sure.
A photo and a melody. Feels like chasing shadows. Belle, where do you think we should start?
I guess we're going to Port
We should
Elpis.
start with Port Elpis. A woman with her eyes covered isn't exactly someone you see every day. Remember when we went to visit the sea? I'm pretty sure we spotted someone like that back then.
Oh, see, there we go.
Remember? I was in a bad mood that day, so you took me to the port to clear my head. We bought some fries, but you were so busy staring at that girl with her eyes covered, a seagull snatched them right out of your hand.
Well, you'd think he would remember that more than you would, Belle.
Why do you sound mad? Now that I think about it, that woman did look a lot like the one in the photo. I was just a bit distracted. I didn't mean to stare. Next time I'll make sure to watch my fries more carefully.
I mean, they're your fries.
Thanks to you, we've got a lead.
I mean, I guess Belle probably had to share, which would upset me. It's like, these are my fries. We have to share now? Fuck. Shit, I was gonna eat all of these. Alright, Port Elpis. Belle, we've arrived. Yeah, I know. Time to find our missing person. However, it was a week ago when we saw that lady, and we can't be sure if she's the person we're looking for. Even if she is, it's uncertain whether she's still around here. I mean, we should just look around. Right, since we don't have any other leads right now, let's try our luck here. No doy. I'll try to hack into the cameras to check to see if she's been around recently. As for you, Belle, take the photo and ask the locals and passerby around here. I mean, that would be the first option, I feel like. Is just asking regulars if they've seen her. Welcome to Tater King. Our fries and hot dog combo is a hot seller. Would you like to give it a try? Hi, have you seen this person? Oh, I remember seeing this girl before. When exactly? Maybe once every 1 or 2 months? I see her wandering around this area. But I've never spoken to her, and she doesn't seem to interact with anyone around here. So I don't really know much about her background. So she hasn't been around recently. I don't think so. I don't remember seeing her recently. Are you looking for her? I can keep an eye out for you. Alright, thanks. By the way, would you like some fries? Yeah, I'll get some fries later. The seagulls have been too active recently. Will they have a negative impact on the sales of our fries? Looks like I shouldn't feed them too much in the future. She was actually just feeding the fries to the seagulls. Seems inadvisable. Hello? The room upstairs. Someone must be living there, right? If the blindfolded woman has appeared around the port, maybe whoever lives here has seen her? Complete silence, but then there seems to be some kind of noise inside? I'm just gonna keep knocking. Who? Have you seen this person? Who? Let me see. The door opens slightly. I carefully hand the photo over, and within 3 seconds, the person returns it. Never seen. Disappear. In the end, everyone will disappear. Including me. The door shuts. What is that all about? Some kind of freak in there. It's like, the apocalypse isn't gonna happen. Not while Miyabi's on the case. Trust me. I'm pretty sure she could fight God with little issue. Up the lighthouse. Just as you're about to try opening the door leading to the top of the lighthouse, an old man appears behind you. Hey, what do you think you're doing? This lighthouse is currently off limits. No one's allowed to enter. Sorry, I didn't know. If I hadn't shown up, you would have just gone straight in, wouldn't you? This lighthouse hasn't been properly maintained for years. If something happened to you, who would take responsibility? Besides, what do you need to go up to the lighthouse for? I was looking for this person? Let me see. This girl does have a rather memorable appearance, but I don't remember seeing her before. I mean, she definitely was here before. Is that so? I usually keep two around the lighthouse. If she was on the dock walkway, I definitely wouldn't have seen her. If you're looking for her, I suggest checking around there. Alright, thanks. Sure. Well, I was gonna ask those other people. Fuck, I didn't go out to the dock walkway.
No luck on my end. Belle, did you find anything?
Diddly fucking ass.
It was wishful thinking to assume that a quick stroll through the port would solve this. But since we're here, might as well give the harmonica a try. Whether it works or not, you owe me some fries before we head back.
Wait, you guys are gonna head back already? There's so many people to ask.
I'll do whatever you say, but Belle, would you mind giving the harmonica a try instead? I'm curious to how it sounds.
Yeah, okay.
You sure know how to set me up. I'm telling you now, though, I can't promise what it'll sound like.
Yeah, can you even read sheet music? You pull out the harmonica and glancing at the sheet music, see a melody you've never heard before. Taking a deep breath, you let the notes flow and start to play. It was pretty accurate? Whatever, you think it sounded good at least. The music continues for half a minute.
How do I put this? It sounds okay once you get used to it.
One of them just gets sniped.
Nothing happens.
It's like that was her fucking trigger word.
Get some fries and head back.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey, Trigger.
Were you the ones playing the harmonica just now?
Sorry. My sister didn't mean to make such a commotion. We'll just wait. You're the one in the photo. Sorry about that. I didn't hear any footsteps, so I didn't realize you were right beside us.
My apologies. Moving quietly is second nature to me. I didn't mean to startle you. If I may ask, where did you learn that melody?
White shoots you a questioning glance. The blindfolded woman from the photo actually appeared. What an unexpected surprise. But now what?
Well, the two of us are proxies, and this song was given to us by a client. We never thought it would actually help us find you. Our client is the one looking for you. Why don't we discuss the details
Yeah, but do you know who your client
I
is?
see.
They're probably evil.
Please lead the way. I'd also like to meet this client of yours.
Let's head back to the store.
Unless it's Anby.
Okay, let's
I
go
think it'd be
check you a
fucking
second.
hilarious if it was
Oh, I
Anby.
almost forgot. Your name is...
My real name. I haven't used that in a long time. But I do have a code name. You can call me Charon.
Charon, baby! Helping people cross the river Styx. One fucking railgun shot at a time. You return to the video store with the woman who calls herself Charon. Along the way, you introduce yourself and share a bit about your fledgling proxy business.
Miss Caron, I just reached out to the information broker who posted the commission. He should be here shortly.
Yeah, we had no clues and found her within one day. That's fucking crazy.
Something to drink.
Even with clues, most missing persons cases wouldn't fucking resolve that quickly. Also, I just realized her little neck thing, she has a fucking, there's a trigger on it. Like, just carved into it.
Thank you, but please, don't mind me. By the way, the second row from the top on your TV wall, third unit from the left, it has a connection issue. You might want to check it out when you have time.
Oh, let me see. You're right. How did you know? No wonder there's been some lag lately.
She's just autistic. She can hear it.
I rely on my hearing. I lost most of my vision in an accident. I can just about make out the outlines of my surroundings.
Oh, so she's Daredevil.
Citizen, I've trained my other senses to be extremely sharp. I heard a faint buzzing sound. By moving around the room and noticing the change in sound, I was able to pinpoint the location of the faulty TV.
Yeah.
Sorry. I hope my question didn't seem rude.
No need to apologize. Vision isn't the only way to perceive the world. As proxies, you two should know that better than most. Anything that can be seen with your eyes can never be considered a secret.
Is that true? A subtle silence fills the room. It's clear you each have secrets you don't want to share with others. And there's an unspoken understanding between you. As the silence is on the brink of becoming awkward, a knock sounds at the door from outside the shop.
It's me again. You two found the target already? Wow, Phaethon, you guys are incredible. If you're always this fast, you could take on anything.
That's what you should tell our fucking clients.
I'm glad you're impressed. But why do I get the feeling you aren't very happy? You look a little uneasy.
Actually, he always looks uneasy. He looks very uncomfortable in all situations.
Where to start? It's great that you were able to find the woman in the photo, but there's a new problem. I can't get in touch with the client anymore. There's been no reply from his Knock Knock account since yesterday. I brushed it off at first, but there's still no reply today.
Yeah, they're gonna try and kill us.
Just when I thought he might have skipped town, his account suddenly sent me a location, the edge of a hollow. Who sends something like that in normal circumstances?
Okay, so now we go find him?
Based on what you've said, there's a good chance the client encountered some trouble involving the hollow. Still, it's too early to say for sure.
Either way, I'll keep trying to reach the client. I hope he's alright. Let's stay in touch for now. We won't be wrapping up this commission for a while.
Damn.
Sorry.
I thought we fucking did that shit in one day.
Could you share that location with me? If I investigate the hollow, I might pick up some clues.
You're Miss Caron? No offense, but the hollow isn't somewhere just anyone can waltz into. Without a carrot or combat personnel, it's a death trap.
It's like without combat personnel. It's like, I don't know if you've seen how this lady is dressed. That's like military gear. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
I served with the Eridu Defense Force under the Chrysoberyl Division. Even after retiring, I've made countless trips into the hollow. You can trust in my combat skills. The heart rates of you and the two proxies here seem to have just spiked. Don't worry. My military days are far behind me. I have no current ties with them.
Thanks, Daredevil.
As for getting into the hollow, proxies, can I request your assistance? I don't know anyone else who could guide me.
Yeah, don't you worry about it.
Pay the commission fee as best I can. If you don't want to be involved, that's fine. I'll think of something.
We'd like to find the client ASAP too. I mean, who's gonna cover our commission fee otherwise? Besides, if we said no, you'd just head into the hollow alone, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
How did you know?
Well, obviously.
So that was your plan? You just remind me of how Wise and I used to be. So desperate to find someone that we didn't even care if we were ready or not.
You're also like a 14-year-old, right?
Well, since
Or
Mr.
however
Brown wants to
fucking...
continue to investigate,
Bill just always
we'll
reads
get
as
access
such a
to
young
the
child to me
lead.
for some
You
reason.
can relax, Shepard.
I see. That works for me. With the client still unreachable, my hands are tied. Please, look into the hollow. And be careful.
I'm really sorry for troubling you both. Finding this client is very important to me. so I may have acted a bit out of line.
Why is that? Do you know who they are?
No worries. Seeing how determined you are to find the client, we couldn't just sit by and do nothing.
Yeah, like, who is this person? Yeah, I don't have mine leveled up, so I definitely want... Let's see, we'll pop in fucking Miyabi, and we need an attacker. Do I even have an... I have... Like, I have Nekamiya, but... She's like 5... I don't... I guess she's... Yeah, we could throw in fucking Korin.
I'm sorry.
No, but that doesn't work for Miyabi. What does Miyabi want? Support or same faction. And that doesn't help Korin either. You know what? We don't need anybody except Miyabi.
Looking for intel or hiring me for a job?
Let's just put Miyabi in there. We don't need anybody except Miyabi. Please select at least 3 agents. Fine. Sokaku.
Okay, here we go.
Sokaku time. Take him in, knock him out, stun them with the stunner. Throw in Miyabi. She can wreck face. And then we can throw in Sokaku to buff Miyabi. Is that really where your bullets go?
I need some time.
Also, the fucking butt jiggle is crazy.
Leave this to me, Proxy. Actually, I've been to this hollow before for reasons. I still remember the way forward clear as day. Think for wind.
Oh? Why don't you wait just a little longer? Calculating a path doesn't take that long.
The path ahead. It should be right around here.
Miyabi blast.
It's over.
One moment, Proxy. I might have misremembered. I just need to think. Sorry for being so presumptuous, Proxy.
Don't you fucking worry about it. Like, basically, Trigger's whole thing is you get her meter up, and then whenever you do a heavy attack, she shoots the target. So you really don't have to have her on the field, except for initially building up her meter.
Is it because of your sharper hearing and heightened senses?
Because she'll just keep doing her shit. And keep stunning enemies.
That's one part.
Wait, something's up ahead.
Oh, fuck.
There's someone on the ground.
Some fully dead people.
It smells like blood.
A man and woman lie collapsed on the ground with an unmistakable smell of blood emanating from them. Following the source of the scent, you see bullet holes on their bodies. No signs of breathing. Their heartbeats and pulses are completely gone. These two are dead. Cause of death appears to be severe blood loss from long-range gunshot wounds. Time of death? Probably within the last 1 or 2 hours. Just before we entered the hollow. Which means... this isn't just a case of losing contact with our client. Someone's been killing people in this hollow. Though I don't sense the killer nearby right now, there's still a chance they're active somewhere in the hollow. Proxy, don't stray from my side. I'll keep you safe. Aren't you a sniper? I really want to take their bodies out of the hollow. Without knowing the killer's whereabouts, moving them would be too risky. Mark the coordinates. Sorry, the ground must be cold. May you rest in peace.
What could have happened? Who did this?
Some kind of murderer. You know how it is.
Given the depth...
The surrounding ether levels have significantly increased. What's going on? Scatter! You're done! Hold on. Let me find what's causing the ether level increase. Up ahead, there are multiple devices leaking ether non-stop.
You're in my sight.
Yeah, fucking get him, Charon. I mean, Trigger. I mean, Charon.
Those are high-pressure ether storage tanks, filled with highly concentrated ether.
Well, I wasted that.
My blade is already sheathed.
But her blade is already sheathed, so... No big deal.
As soon as the valve is opened, the ether will
A
flow out
position
at
with
rate.
great visibility. Press right trigger for a single shot. When a blue flash appears in the muzzle, you can perform another single shot. Each single shot... Each aimed shot will consume 5... Okay. What? 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 Huh? Am I not supposed to shoot these? Oh, I was supposed to shoot all 3 of them.
All high-pressure ether tanks have been disabled.
Oh. Wow, they are killing a fuckload of people.
Proxy, there are 4 people over here. They're all still alive. I'm not detecting any ether fluctuations from any other life forms nearby.
Everybody is dead. Oh, they're alive. Right, never mind. They probably just fucking got dosed with ether then.
Confirmed. One is seriously injured. A bullet pierced their lung. The other 3? No internal injuries, just a few minor wounds. They're all unconscious. The one with severe wounds. His etheric fluctuations are nearly completely gone. He's beyond saving.
Diagnosed with being dead.
Who are you?
Oh, that's Trigger. I mean Charon.
It hurts. So cold. I don't want to die.
Dude, don't plead for your life while this banger is playing in the background. It doesn't make any sense. It's very incongruent with the vibe.
There must be something we can do. I'll contact the hospital, and we can get him out of the hollow.
His internal organs are ruptured. He'll bleed out long before we can get him out. No rescue team can beat the clock when life fades this fast.
Am I dying?
Yep.
I just want to go home.
I mean, we could probably do that for you, like post-mortem. Charon doesn't respond. She sits beside the dying man, pulls out a harmonica, and begins to play a soft, familiar melody. The tune echoes throughout the hollow, heavy with the scent of blood. It's a song recorded on the client's sheet music. As the harmonica's gentle notes fill the air, the dying man stops groaning, simply listening until his eyes close forever. By the way, press exclamation mark ZZZ to find out how you can play this video game.
Carolyn, are you okay? Did you get hurt during the fight just now?
I'm fine, don't worry about me.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
As I mentioned before, these eyes of mine have their uses, but they bring just as much inconvenience. The rejection reaction you saw just now is one of them.
Why are you getting rejection? Fuck it. Do you not have...
Staring into death. It's not something I handle well.
Ah.
My head. Where am I? Who are you people?
You're in a hollow. You're fucked, basically.
I remember now. There was a madman. A lunatic who tied me up and dragged me into the
Some kind of fucking crazy person.
You're not.
I'm not the lunatic you're talking about. Can you stand? There are 2 more unconscious survivors here. If you can, help us carry one of them. Let's get out of here together.
Leave. We can leave this place. What about that lunatic who shot at me from the shadows?
Oh, he's probably gonna kill you.
The culprit should be gone by now. Charon, let's get the survivors out. Follow me.
Oh, is that it? Okay. We did it! Yay! And Miyabi is the MVP. Big, huge shocker. Humongous surprise. Exhausted and unable to carry any more bodies, you record the coordinates of a few of the corpses. Once this is all over, you should make sure to report them anonymously to the public security. With Charon, you keep your guard up alongside the 3 survivors, eventually arriving at the abandoned metro entrance in front of Ballet Twins Road. Proxy, let's take a short break here. The area around the Ballet Twins has been abandoned due to a hollow disaster, and no one's likely to be around. It's both secluded and safe, making it a perfect place for conversation. Those 3 survivors... Yes, I know. They just escaped from a killer, so we need to check on their injuries and mental well-being. Could one of them be the client? Unfortunately, I don't think so. After they woke up and saw me, they didn't have any particular reaction. If they're the ones who assigned the commission to find me, they should have recognized me to some extent. Well, obviously the crazy person is the client. Proxy. I'll keep watch around here and be on the lookout for the perpetrator trying to track us or attempting to ambush us. Could you please have a brief conversation with the 3 survivors? I think they may have some information on the perpetrator. And, to be honest, I think they might... No, it's probably just my imagination. I'll go get the information. Thanks you, Proxy. Sure, whatever. I'll talk to some people. Whatever. Oh no, introverted woman and stern woman. They were on a date together. Take a deep breath. If your emotions get too intense, the wound might reopen. Oh, I still feel like I'm gonna throw up. The fear that someone's still trying to shoot me, it just won't go away. Are you guys okay? I'm okay. Did you save us? I'm just about holding up. I've more or less recovered from the shock. I remember you. You were looking for someone around Port Elpis, weren't you? Yes, I think I've seen you before. Oh, how embarrassing. I never thought we'd meet again like this. What are your names? It's like, oh, I'm Stern and this is Introverted. We're married, so our last names are the same. They're woman. My name's Zoe. Aaron. Just call me Aaron. Ugh. Feeling nauseous again? I managed to hold it in. Do you want to ask us something? I have some questions for you? No problem. We'll answer what we can. How did you get kidnapped? For me, you know, I was sightseeing at Port Elpis earlier. I didn't get to talk to you. After that, I was on my way back home, driving along a deserted road when I seemed to hit something. So I got out of the car to check. Just a few seconds after I got out of the car, someone hit me from behind and knocked me out. I still have a bump on the back of my head. You can feel it. Let's take a look. There really is a bump on the back of your head. As for me, I was sitting at home with my friend when someone pried open the lock and tampered with our food or water or something. I don't know what they did exactly, but shortly after we ate, we both passed out. Were we the only 3 rescued from the hollow? Did you see another woman? Just the 3 of you. And a dead woman. I got some more questions. What happened to you in the hollow? Do I really have to talk about it? If possible, I'd really rather not relive it. I'll go first. After I woke up, I found myself tied up, lying alone in the corner of the hollow, with the ethereals wandering nearby. If I didn't make an escape then and there, I'd be doomed. So I found something sharp and cut through the rope. After freeing myself, I was about to run when a bullet grazed the top of my head from above. That's when I realized someone had been watching me all along. The same happened to me. When I woke up, my limbs were tied, and the ethereals were already closing in. Fortunately, the ropes weren't tied too tightly. I've used a broken iron railing nearby and eventually managed to cut through them. But I barely ran a few steps when a bullet hit my left arm. I could only grit my teeth and run for my life. Ugh. If she keeps talking, she'll throw up again. That maniac shooting from the shadows. They seem to take pleasure in watching our frantic attempts to escape. They could have just killed us right there, but they deliberately aimed each shot slightly off target, giving us just enough strength to continue struggling. Under the threat of the ethereals chasing me and the sniper's fire, I don't even know how long I ran. Eventually, I managed to reach an area where the ethereals were less active. But that maniac shot me with a tranquilizer and I passed out again. Same here. Now that I think about it, we must have both passed out in the same area. No more questions. Alright. Anyway, thank you and your companion. If it weren't for your arrival, I don't think the perpetrator would have let us leave so easily. Why are we being targeted? I can't take this anymore. Blech. Blech. Okay. Hi, gentleman. Thank goodness. I can't believe it. I'm still alive and out of that hollow. What's your name? Oh, me? It's Gentleman. But you can call me Jesse. I'm so grateful you were there to save me. When that maniac was chasing me and sniping at me, I really thought I was done for. I have some questions I want to ask you. Questions? Go ahead and ask, although I don't really want to remember what just happened. You did save my life. How are you kidnapped? I was tricked. I received an anonymous message telling me there was a big job I could do, asking me to meet in an alley on 6th Street. I just arrived at the agreed spot and was waiting when someone hit me from behind and knocked me out. When I woke up, I was already in that hollow and my hands and feet were tied. Although I was tied up in the hollow, luckily, I always carry a folded knife with me. I tried to shake the knife out of my pocket and cut the ropes, hoping to escape, especially since the area was filled with ethereals. But suddenly, someone shot at me from the shadows. I was so scared that I dropped to the ground to dodge the bullets, but they immediately fired several more shots. I had no choice but to run for my life. The maniacs shooting at me, I felt like they never intended to kill me right away. Instead, they just seemed to be having fun watching me panic. Every shot scratched me, but none of them were fatal. I just kept dodging the ethereals and the sniper, running for my life. In the end, I finally managed to hide in a place with fewer ethereals, but that maniac shot a tranquilizer into my thigh. I quickly passed out again. After that, I woke up for the second time to you all around me. Alright, see ya. Is that all you wanted to ask? Well, anyway, thank you all. If you had come any later, I think all three of us would have been killed by that maniac. After a brief check on the three survivors, you share what you've learned with Charon. She then calls the three over. She calls the three over. Go! I'm mashing as hard as I can. Okay, there we go.
Thank you all for assisting me, even though I'm a stranger. You've given me valuable information.
It's the least we can do after you saved our lives. If there's anything else you want to ask, go right ahead.
I do have some questions.
I like how this is clearly a guy doing a voice. Go right ahead.
Could the three of you introduce yourselves? I'd like to see if there's a pattern to how the killer chose their targets.
I'll go first. My name's Zoe. I used to be a soldier in the defense force, but now I'm just working a regular desk job at a private company. Don't let that fool you, though. I've earned my stripes.
I'm Jesse, currently working as an internet information broker. I'm still pretty new at it, though, so I can't think of any reason someone would target me.
My turn? I'm Erin. I was also in the defense force, but now I'm unemployed. Actually, I have a question for you all. Did you see my friend when you were in the hollow? She's about my height, with shoulder-length blonde hair and a mole under her eye. We were kidnapped together, but I can't find her anywhere now.
Yeah, we didn't see her. I saw the lady with blue hair, and I thought that was what she was talking about, but no, I didn't see her.
If I recall correctly, we didn't come across anyone like that in the hollow, among both the survivors or the bodies.
It's all right. I'll keep looking. I hope she's okay. We were always inseparable. We even planned to visit Scott Outpost together for Remembrance Day. I never thought something like this would happen.
Remembrance Day? What's it about?
As the name suggests, it's a day organized by the Defense Force for the families of deceased soldiers and veterans. People gather to mourn their loved ones who died in the fall of the old capital, and find comfort in each other's company.
I didn't know the Defense Force did that. Huh. Maybe I should go check it out.
Maybe I should go check it out.
If I can't find her anywhere else, I'll head to Remembrance Day alone. Maybe she'll show up there.
Why don't you try calling her?
Was your missing friend also a member of the defense force?
Yes, she and I were in the same squad. Obsidian Division's Cartis squad.
This sounds like a series of murders targeting the Defense Force. But Jesse wasn't with the Defense Force.
No, you're probably not far off. Jesse claims to have been up front, but he neglected to mention he was once part of the Defense Force.
God damn it, Jesse. You piece of shit.
Well, that's... I just don't like bringing up my past in the Defense Force. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. They're just memories from my time there that I'd rather forget. I was part of Obsidian Division's Noct Squad. That's the absolute truth.
I was also in the Obsidian Division, Impera Squad. I don't know who those who died in the Hollow were, but it seems the killer really is targeting members of the Defense
Well,
Force.
specifically people who are in the Obsidian Division.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, during the fall of the old capital, didn't our three squads work together on a mission outside Hollow Zero?
We did? I don't really remember.
I have a vague memory of it, but there were so many people on the mission, I don't remember your faces.
Thank you all for the information. I'm starting to see a pattern in the killer's choice of targets. But there's something else I need to ask. I came to
Which one of you is the killer?
I'm searching for sent me its location. And that person was likely being held by the killer as well. Did you happen to see anyone else?
No, the person who sent you it is the killer, obviously. The 3 survivors exchanged confused glances before shaking their heads at Charon.
You're not giving us much to go on. At least tell us what kind of person you're looking for. Male or female, what they look like. Can't offer much help without that.
The person who hired us and has through a proxy service who had a picture and also a harmonica and sheet music.
Sorry.
That's all we have to go off
I don't
of.
have much else to share. Even so, if any of
It's
you
really not
have
much.
anything else that may be useful, please let me know. This is very important to me.
You don't even know who they are, yet you're so determined to find them. Is it really going to be an issue if you can't find this person?
What? Yeah. What kind of question is that?
Maybe. I've been searching.
Is it
for
really
someone
going to be an
for a
issue if you
long
don't
time.
find this person that you're looking
It
for?
might be the key to achieving my goal.
I see. Whatever happens, I hope you find them. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Thank you. But please, prioritize your own safety. If the killer is targeting former Defense Force members, there's a good chance they'll come after you again. Stay vigilant.
Of course. Once I've checked out Remembrance Day, I'm locking myself in my room and throwing away the key.
I have to go to Remembrance Day first. For our soldiers. You return to random play with Charon. It's like, alright, sure. Even after questioning those 3 survivors, the clues we have so far are still insufficient. Our goal is to find the missing client. Right now, we only know he was likely kidnapped by the perpetrator. But we have no idea who the perpetrator is or where they went. Karen, you have any ideas? I think the other proxy is right. The information the 3 survivors provided is limited. With our current information, it's hard to deduce where we should go next to find the client. Our clues have run dry. But we still got something out of it. At least we know that some characteristics of the perpetrator. A sadistic sniper with a grudge against the Defense Force. They're meticulous in planning, avoid open confrontations, and are obsessed with committing crimes in the Hollow. Why? Where did that last thing come from? Because they did one thing in the Hollow? With these characteristics and the Hollow coordinates, we might be able to deduce the general area where the perpetrator operates, as well as a potential base where they might have placed kidnapped victims. Yeah, that'd take a long time, though. Yes, and while we're narrowing down the search, the perpetrator might continue committing more crimes. Charon seems somewhat agitated. The lack of clues plunges you all into silence. Just as you're about to accept reality and start organizing the current clues to narrow down the search, the door to the video store suddenly opens. Someone's here. Belle, I think it's Shepard. He is at the counter. We're standing right there. He's right there. The intelligence broker might have something important to tell us. Proxy, let's talk to him first. Girl, you want to zip your pants up? What is that zipper doing there? It can't unzip anything. Like, what would that even zip up, either? Because your pants are connected. That doesn't make any sense. What's that zipper for? Why you got a little crotch zipper? Trigger, your outfit make no sense. You bring Shepard to a room where you can talk.
Nathan, you've already been to the Hollow and made it back safely?
Did you run all the way here? Do you need a moment? We've already been to the Hollow, but unfortunately, we haven't found the client yet.
The client is a dangerous murderer.
I'm fine. Did you find any clues there?
There are traces left behind. Signs of a kidnapping. It's very likely the client was involved.
Yeah, it seems the client was kidnapped, brought to the Hollow, and later moved again. We're still looking for clues. But why did you rush over to the store? Did you find anything?
Well, just take a look for yourself.
Shepard shows you his phone. About 10 minutes ago, a missing client sent another location on Knock Knock. There were no other messages.
I checked a map of New Eridu. This spot, it's another Hollow entrance.
No, man, I'm not gonna give you money for viewers. This is my making money stream. You play Zenless Zone Zero to make me dollars. You're misunderstanding the point of the stream. I'm not gonna buy viewers.
We've been chasing dead ends with absolutely no clues, and now one just appears out of nowhere?
Because the client is the killer. How many times must I say it?
For now, and nothing more serious has happened, right? If that's the case, the situation is still manageable. No matter how shaky the clue is, let's keep investigating. Just be careful. Any casualties, and this will become something beyond our control. At that point, stop the commission and contact me. I'll bring in some professional hollow experts to deal with the situation.
Shepard hurries out again. You turn to Charon, who seems unsettled. Has she held back the full truth from Shepard to avoid having the search handed off to someone else?
Thank you for
Well,
not
yeah,
revealing
obviously.
what really happened to that information broker.
Don't mention it. But I have to ask, why are you doing this? Calling for help might have been the safest way to handle the situation.
Miyabi can't help every
Killer
time.
is a sniper who has no qualms about taking lives. Judging by the victim's injuries, it's clear they know how to deal a fatal blow and how to inflict pain without causing death. Most Hollow Raiders lack experience dealing with snipers. If they encounter the killer, it's likely to end in a difficult fight, or worse, casualties. And besides, asking for help from others would only delay the search. The client is at risk right now, so I think we should follow the clues and enter the Hollow as soon as possible to ensure their safety.
I helped you keep this from Shepard, but I have to admit, it's just too dangerous.
It's just too
What if it's
dangerous.
made as a trap?
Like I said, we can't have Miyabi kill everything all the time.
I understand, I really do. But what if we're late and something happens to the client?
Or what if the client is the murderer?
Why is the client so important to you, Charon? Would you be willing to tell us?
The client is
Are
my
you so
girlfriend,
far from
okay?
them because they're connected to the person you've been looking for?
The client's true identity might be the very person I've been looking for. And if not, they most certainly have some vital information. Since leaving the military, I've spent years searching for my missing teammates. They were more than just comrades who trusted me with their lives. To me, someone raised as an orphan. They were family. I've scoured countless hollows and every corner of New Eridu to find
I
them.
feel like this is going to turn out very, very similar to the Anby Soldier Zero, like, side story. Trigger even showed up in that one as well.
It's called Homecoming. My squad leader composed it. Only our squad knew it. And yet that client of yours not only knows the song, but also gave you the sheet music.
Yeah.
Please, Proxy.
It's probably your
This
commander,
client is the only
who's
lead I
fully
have
murdering
left.
some people.
I'm certain my teammates are still alive. If this trail goes cold, I don't know when I'll get another chance to reunite with
Oh
them.
my god, the commander of the sniper squad knows how to snipe. That's fucking crazy. If they're still alive, could there really be no trace of them after all these years? Wise's gaze towards you seems to convey such a question. But then, thinking about how you're also searching for your teacher, it doesn't seem all that hard to understand.
I get how anxious you must feel. Let's face this together. But this time, we really need to be extra careful.
Thank you, Proxy. I feel much better knowing I have your support. You can trust me. I'll protect you if the killer is really waiting for us in the Hollow. We'll make it out in one piece.
That's what you think? We're gonna blow up and die. I guarantee it. You're gonna turn out to be the killer, and then we're gonna have to get someone else named Trigger to join our squad.
This is the path
I am...
Miyabi gang.
My blade is ready.
Sokaku.
Is it work time?
No.
Is food included?
It's not work time. Food is not included. I'm just kidding. We'll stop for a snack, Sokaku. Don't you worry about it. Well, we'll stop for a lot of snacks. I know how you are. Yeah, she just, like, attaches...
Looks like there's something here.
She, like, attaches the whole trigger mechanism to the bottom of her gun. I wonder if she reloads by just, like, if the magazine is just part of the trigger mechanism?
Proxy, look at this. A communicator left right at the Hollow's entrance.
Why is there a communicator here? It doesn't look like it was randomly left behind.
Well, yeah, because it's the killer's communicator. They're gonna talk to us.
Which means it was only placed here recently. wants us to use it.
Fucking obviously.
Oh, such decisiveness. Following random location info without even thinking twice. I'm glad, Sniper of Liar Squad.
Liar Squad? What's that? Wait, who are you?
Sniper. Or should I say Kara now? Haven't you shared...
I like to imagine her codename was Sniper.
Introductions are your strong suit. I'd be happy to show you how. You can call me Grim Vulture, the one behind this string of murders. You see, I've been working...
You know vultures don't actually kill stuff, right? I think owl might be more suitable. Poetically, they are also symbols of death in several cultures. Whatever.
Looks like you've done your homework on me. Just because my presence interfered with your plan, you've decided to take me out for good?
No, I think you're just on the
I
list.
thought you were just going to be another obstacle in my way. And now, with you in my sights, this must be some kind of destiny.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I'm looking for someone. Given that you're waiting at the hollow entrance they shared, I'm guessing you have them. If you hand them over, perhaps we can make a deal.
Charon suddenly dodges to the side, raises her gun and fires, using her body to shield Eos. In the next instant, a bullet flies past her and hits the ground. Her shot flew off into the distance, and there's only one thing that's for certain. It hit Grim Vulture.
So your version of making a deal is stalling for time to...
You both shot at each other.
Can't say I'm surprised. After all, that's exactly what I plan to do too.
Oh, see, there we go.
You seem to have rather unique eyes, but you'll never get the chance to hit me. After all, no one's better at counter-sniping than me.
Counter-sniping is the thing that I like to do in video games, too.
Seems talking won't resolve this,
Yippee.
but I'm not averse to using force.
Now that's the spirit. If you're looking for someone, why not search the hollow for clues? Providing you can survive both my attacks and those of the Ethereum, of course. Oh, and I prepared a little gift for all your trouble. I hope you still have that determined look on your face after saving her.
It's very kind of her to use a laser sight. Aw, cool sniper.
Watch out for Grim Vulture taking shots from afar.
Adjusting for wind.
Is there nothing we can do?
Sokaku Blast.
Suppressing fire.
That's not who I wanted to switch to. Whatever.
I found a box. Something feels off about it.
It's strangely eye-catching. I read their creepy box. It's giving off an unsettling stench. You don't have a bad feeling they'll be asking for trouble. You glance at Charon beside you, who had fallen silent. Clearly she has the same feeling right now. She's hesitating as to whether to open the box. Yeah, there's definitely body parts in there. Charon opens the box anyway. A bloodstained, tattered military cap, carelessly crumpled and stuffed in the corner of the box. Though the owner's identity remains unknown, the message it conveys can only mean one thing. Death. Well, don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's probably gonna have like a fucking tripwire or something in there. Her lips tremble. I'm okay, Proxy. If my sense of touch isn't deceiving me, this appears to be the outfit of my former teammate wore, or a replica of it. So this is the surprise Grim Vulture mentioned. I see now. Let's keep moving, Proxy. Charon goes silent. Yet as she chambers another round, you can sense her hands trembling slightly, even while her grip grows even stronger.
You still remember what's inside the box, right? The loyalty meets pact, the one Steve always wore.
So she goes by Charon, and another teammate goes by Styx. Interesting.
As to how he died, I'll tell you. He took his own life. Though it wasn't much different.
Another high-pressure...
Though it
EMT.
wasn't much diff.
A lot of ethereals have already been drawn to it.
Bink. Bink. And Bink. No fucking problem.
Let's keep moving.
The second box emanates an ominous aura. The unsettling stench seems to warn you that its contents, just like the previous box, will give you an absolutely wretched experience. Karen's breathing grows heavy. She stands still for several seconds, seemingly trying to control her emotional turmoil. Karen, don't push yourself. Come on. Finally, she opens the box. Stop opening the boxes! A pair of blood-stained, tattered military gloves lie twisted in the center of the box. It's clear that whoever placed them there hadn't just tossed them carelessly. They had been deliberately arranged with malicious intent. Karen picks up the gloves, once again feeling their contours and icy touch. Her lips turn pale. Just as I thought. These are from one of my squad mates, too. Karen, come on. Let's keep moving, Proxy. Following this route should lead us to Grim Vulture's hideout. I'm fine. Yeah, you're totally fine. Karen picks up her weapon again, but there's an unmistakable tremor of unease in her voice. I respect the hustle. Well, I appreciate it. Well, thank you, Level 1 Cleric. I appreciate that. I appreciate the subscription. If water was beer and I was a duck, I would swim my way down and drink my way up. I mean, that tracks.
Such a pity. In the end, both their hands were missing. Oh, don't you think that's a shame, little sniper?
Ow, fuck. Alright, get him. Fucking... Fucking get him. Slap. Miyabi blast. You fucking missed, idiot.
She stood tall. It's just as I said. She died from multiple fatal wounds. Even the most beautiful.
Smoke it. Yeah, Miyabi is fucking crazy. Shwoo. Especially because I have like her upgraded a lot. She's like easily the best character in the game. There's still a third box. You grab Charon's hand, trying to stop her from opening it. Hey, can you do spectral swords? I don't think she can shoot swords at people, otherwise she would just be Virgil. I was really hoping she would have, like, a motivation meter from, like, just walking slowly and doing what Virgil does. But no. But she does Judgment Cut. You grab Charon's hand, trying to stop her from opening it, but she lifts the box lid almost mechanically. The third box contains a blood-stained corner of clothing and a severely damaged piece of engineering equipment, also stained with blood. God damn, these people that they killed fucking blew up. Charon picks them up, her trembling fingers feeling their shapes. She doesn't speak, neither about the plans for pursuing the Grim Vulture, nor about what her companions these items belong to. Can I just say, Zenless Zone Zero is trying to hit kind of the heavy notes that later parts of Honkai Impact 3rd did succeed in hitting. The difference is Honkai Impact 3rd gave it, like, you know, a quiet, somber sort of theme song. This is... Listen to this. This is not quiet, somber, like, sad music. Like, it's completely... it's completely separate. Like, the vibe is completely off. Until the communicator in her hands rings again with Grim Vulture's voice. Like, I get that this is the music, like, that's the aesthetic, but, like, it's not really fitting for the situation.
Inside is... Who was it again? Oh, right. A piece of bloody fabric from Cocytus's clothes and some damaged engineering gear stained with Leafy's blood.
You're like, you gotta speed this up? Like, the last two were just, you know, one member each. You're shoving two in this way? Okay, there we go.
They're just a medic and an engineer. Not exactly combat material, right? Surely you're not mad, are you?
Charon's face turns deathly pale. She silently picks up the bloodied items from the box, her spirit visibly shaken by the weight of these ominous relics. That's vile! How could you?
Dear, did I go too far? My sincerest apologies. It's just watching you plunge headfirst into my trap was so entertaining. I may have gotten a bit carried away, you know? Relax. The person you're looking for isn't here, and those are just fakes. I didn't actually take them from her comrades. Her comrades are long since corpses in the hollow, after all. How could I possibly have gotten hold of their clothes?
A surge of rage threatens to drown all thought. Just as you're about to retort, a crisp gunshot rings out. Charon's shot is clean and decisive, carrying an unmistakable intent to kill. But from the response on the other end of the communicator, it seems that she missed her target.
A decisive strike to be sure. But as I've already said, your awareness, sight, and experience mean nothing in front of a more skilled sniper.
I didn't expect to kill you so easily. There was a subtle change in your ether fluctuations the moment I fired.
I can tell you shit yourself, and now I have the moral victory.
You knowing my past makes me feel sick. But after seeing that you're just a coward who feels fear from another's killing intent, it doesn't bother me as much anymore.
Coward, you say? How fascinating. You were little more than a hollow shell before. But now that you've bared your teeth, you've started looking somewhat respectable. I know your composure is nothing more than a facade. You've never truly faced the weight of your comrades' deaths, have you? I bet your mind is now filled with their dying screams.
Charon and I both believe her squad is still alive.
Do we believe that her squad is still alive? Is that something we believe?
Why are you so fixated on Charon? Just because she used to be in the defense force? She has nothing to do with your target.
Nothing to do with it. Then why don't you go ask her about it? What surprises me more is you actually believe her teammates are still alive. Don't tell me she dragged you into all this danger without telling you anything.
Shut up.
If she won't tell you, I will. Those so-called alive squad mates of hers went missing during the fall of the old capital. I'm sure you know exactly what that means.
They turned into cool bosses.
When the old capital fell, countless Defense Force soldiers were either killed by ethereals or became them. The surviving soldiers, struggling to defend themselves, never had the opportunity to carry their comrades' bodies out of Hollow Zero. Obviously, her squad mates, the members of Liar Squad, were among the dead. But since their bodies were never found, she insists they're still alive. Even going as far as to deceive her own proxy. It's laughable.
I didn't lie to the proxy. They're alive. I have proof. Someone like you could never understand.
Except that she sent
I
it.
could never understand? You think it's hard to understand your childish thought process? If you really have solid proof, why not tell me? Come on, let's hear it!
My eyes. I lost nearly 90% of my vision during the fall of the old capital. But in return, I gained the ability to see what others can't.
Because of my cool robot visor.
Every second of every day for years, I've seen my squad mates. Not as fleeting shadows, but vivid and lifelike. They've never disappeared. They're alive, waiting for me to find them. Why else would I have been given these eyes?
For military operations?
That's your proof? Did you hear that? Proxy hiding in the bamboo. She spent years chasing after people who couldn't possibly exist, all because of some ghostly visions. You'd rather believe those visions of your teammates are real-time projections than accept that they're dead. What if I told you the way I described their deaths before was the absolute truth?
Then that would not be surprising.
Will you finally face reality? Or will you keep fooling yourself, believing in ghosts?
Fooling
I
yourself.
guess you'll keep deceiving yourself. Because that's how you survive.
I'm not lying to myself. I really
Want to find your squad mates who have been missing for years and were officially declared dead? You couldn't protect them when the old capital fell, and now you're just making up stories to fool yourself. Give yourself some soap
My money is still
opera
on
revenge
the fact that Grim Vulture
and
is one of her squad mates.
You're just a selfish, naive coward who did nothing and couldn't do anything when your comrades were dying.
Charon stands there, speechless. Grim Vulture's relentless verbal assault has clearly struck home. The little color that had briefly returned to her face drains away, leaving her visibly shaken, unable to muster a single word in rebuttal.
Giving up already? At least you've got a shred of dignity left. Nothing disgusts me more than a useless hypocrite. Enough of this. Time to die, coward.
Charon is not a coward.
Charon is not a coward. She's a sniper, which is technically different.
Someone who'd play music to console
Trust me, I know. I play snipers.
the pain in their eyes.
We're cowards. It's fun. I don't want to be up in your face. I want to be way in the back, pinging you.
Than a criminal like you, who hides in the shadows, enjoys torturing others, and is constantly in fear of being caught.
Proxy,
Your proxy sure has a way with words. I won't waste any more of my breath. Just die already.
You keep saying just die. You're a sniper. If you say just die, at least shoot at us.
I've completed analysis of the surrounding fissures. Charon, snap out of it. We can use that fissure to escape.
Or we could get Miyabi to go kill that sniper.
Fissures? When did you...
Miyabi, go kill her. You can parry bullets.
Tricks.
With no hope of a counterattack, you practically drag Charon, turning to run towards the fissure that had escaped Grim Vulture's notice. Just as the bullet is about to strike, you manage to escape through the fissure. What do you mean, just as the bullet is about to strike? You can't run that fast. You could just say she was distracted and you ran into the fissure. Like, that's fine. I fully outran that bullet in my big funny shoes. You escape from the hollow and return to the video store, bringing along Charon, who's lost all will to fight. She seems more traumatized than you imagined, repeatedly touching her eyes, silent and distant.
Charon, do you want some hot cocoa? I'm sure you're exhausted after such a tough fight. You should get some rest.
Thanks.
You want a coffee?
I'm fine.
I can put something together for you.
Don't listen to Grim Vulture. They'd say anything.
Their name is stupid. Vultures don't even kill anything.
We've fallen into their trap.
No, Proxy. I think Grim Vulture has a point. Maybe it's all just in my head. The things Grim Vulture left. When I touched them, I was reminded of the day the old capital fell. I felt the same sensation when I touched an injured comrade. I tried to shake off that feeling. But the truth is, I can't stop thinking about the possibility that all my squad mates are dead.
I mean, that makes sense.
Would you be willing to share more? What really happened to you and Liar Squad on the day the old capital fell?
That
This
day,
I'm curious
when
about.
the first hour Hollow Zero started expanding. Defense Force HQ.
Oh, now we
was
have
just
a
normal
music
disaster,
change?
and thought they could suppress it with a standard amount of troops. Liar Squad was among the first troops sent there. Before we left, our superiors promised reinforcements would be on the way to support us in combat. So we didn't need to worry too much about facing the Ethereals. But soon after we began the mission, we realized things weren't going to go like we thought. The Ethereals came at us like an endless tide. The Hollow expanded beyond control. And more importantly, the reinforcements never came. The Defense Force troops outside the Hollow soon realized this was no ordinary disaster. Hollow Zero was devouring Eridu at horrifying speed. The reinforcement plan was called off, and the promised troops retreated. Honestly, even if they had come to help, it wouldn't have changed anything. I watched as members of the advanced force around me died one after another, or were corrupted into ethereals. Our squad slowly lost the strength to maintain formation. I was a weak point in our formation. An ether shot fired by an ethereal hit my eyes, corrupting them. Because of that and several other wounds, I shortly lost consciousness. I'm not sure how long I was out, but just before losing my vision, I briefly regained consciousness. The last thing my eyes saw was my squad mate standing in front of me, looking back. When I woke up again, I was already back at base. The higher-ups detonated the Shiryu pillars, and finally managed to bring Hollow Zero under control. I don't know who rescued me from the Hollow, but none of my squad mates had made it out. For some reason, the image of my squad mates being the last thing I saw has stayed in my mind. It must be some kind of sign. A sign that they're still alive. Don't you think? They must have continued fighting after I fell unconscious. Eventually getting lost in some hollow and losing contact with the main force. Left to wander between the various hollows of New Eridu. That must have been what happened, right? The defense force, civilians, no one.
These guys look totally fucked in this image. Like, this is truly like a 40K, like, random soldiers situation.
Them still alive. Am I wrong, Proxy? Are these eyes pointless? I knew that's what you thought. Interpreting what my eyes see as proof my squad mates are still alive is just wishful thinking. But if they're really gone, why would I have been given these eyes? Which bring nothing but pain. If they're truly no longer alive, how can I apologize to them in person? Tell them I'm sorry. Sorry for being so weak. Sorry that I failed to protect them. Their faces are all so blurry. I can't see their expressions. I can't even bear to look at them. If their final look at me was filled with resentment and disappointment, I wouldn't know how to handle it.
I don't know how she would have tears, so I'm not gonna bother wiping those away. I don't think she even would have tear ducts at this point, just looking at her face.
You don't need to make any justifications. Because someone close to us is missing too. And we desperately hope she's still alive. Even if the whole world doesn't understand. We will never give up. But I also think being consumed by this obsession, unable to move forward, that's not what those who matter to us would want.
Belle is right. Listen, Charon, you're such a kind person. Maybe that's why you feel responsible for protecting everyone and blame yourself when you can't do enough. But you don't have to carry it all on your own.
Yeah. Right now, the best thing you can do is trust us. We can be sure that Vulture hasn't killed the client yet. As long as we have that lead, there's still hope. We'll support you. No one can dismiss.
Oh, is the client actually not Vulture? Because I'm still pretty convinced that Vulture is the client.
Proxy, thank you. I feel better now.
Unless it, like, the client turns out to be one of her squad mates, like, for actually real. With the tension easing, it's time to discuss the plan going forward. Just then, the phone rings.
Sorry to
Not this guy again.
Did you go investigate that new hollow? How's it going?
Bad.
Oh, never mind. The client just shared a new location with me on Knock Knock.
They're pretty eager, huh? Which hollow is it this time?
No, it's not a hollow. If I'm reading this right, this location is Scott Outpost.
Interesting.
Scott Outpost. Isn't that managed by the Defense Force at White Star Institute? What's Grim Vulture up to?
It's Remembrance Day. Don't you recall what Aaron said?
Oh.
They're holding an event.
I mean, makes total sense. Like, if they're trying to kill a bunch of people with the Defense Force, obviously they would blow up Remembrance Day, which is specifically for people who are in the Defense Force. What do you mean, what's it up to? They up to this time? Like, I just told you. It's very obvious.
Whether it's a provocation or a trap.
If they just want to kill people who were in the Defense Force, that is the place to attack. The official commencement of the Remembrance Day has been scheduled for tomorrow morning, meaning that ordinary citizens still cannot freely enter Scott Outpost today. Under arrangements, Charon spent the night at the store the next morning. Belle, you'll be heading to the outpost with Charon soon. Did you sleep well last night? Not really. Actually, me too. Thought of the past kept me up, especially those related to Charon. I didn't manage to fall asleep until late. Oh, Charon's already waiting for you in the parking lot. I wonder how she's feeling now. Please take good care of her, Belle. Yeah, leave it to me. I'll throw my weak body in front of her when 100 sniper bullets come over. I'm sure it'll go super well. I will gently slap enemies as they attempt to get her. Good morning, Proxy. Did you sleep well last night? Yes, I did. Sorry, Proxy, for losing my composure in front of you yesterday. I think I've gotten my mood back in order now. It seems I can't hide it from you, Proxy. I'm sorry, but I think I'm still struggling to process this sadness and unease. I'm not sure where I should go from here. Yeah, we'll find a way forward together. Yeah, you're right. Instead of continuing to suffer, it's better to reach out and grasp all the hope we can find around us. Maybe things will eventually change. Let's go, Proxy. Today we're intending Remembrance Day as ordinary citizens, so we can't carry any weapons. I suppose Grim Vulture won't be foolish enough to make a move inside a military stronghold. Let's keep an eye out while we're there. I believe we should be able to find new clues. You arrive at Scott Outpost with Charon. Many citizens have come to Remembrance Day. They must be relatives of those who gave their lives during the fall of the old capital. For some reason, after coming here, Charon has been acting a bit strange. Proxy, can we explore this place later? What's wrong? No, it's nothing. Alright, I'll say it. It seems like there are some familiar faces here. Wouldn't it be nice to meet them? I don't think I can face them. If I'm not mistaken, they should be family members of my teammates. I don't know how I should face them. I mean, you'll have to face them sooner or later, right? I know, but I'll be here. Then it's a deal. I'll go and talk to them. Proxy, you don't have to say anything. Just stay by my side and give me the courage to speak. Okay, sure. No problem. Oh, funny dog. Hey, what's up, Alan? Are you Alan? Acheron's brother? How did you know? Who are you? Wait, your eye cover. So you're Acheron's sole surviving teammate. I remember you. We met once after the fall of the old capital. After that, I didn't hear anything about you again. I never expected to meet you here. This plushie? It's Acheron's favorite plushie. She always kept it in the most prominent spot in her room. I brought it along here, as if bringing my sister's shadow to participate in Remembrance Day. I'm sorry, Mr. Allen. You don't need to apologize. I still remember one time when my sister came home excitedly, telling me that a shy new girl had joined the squad. That girl didn't speak much, but she was beautiful in battle. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. To her, you were a presence that inspired admiration and a desire not to fall behind. A beautiful soldier who gave her the drive to keep moving forward. You don't have to apologize to me. If my sister were here, she would surely say the same thing. Please don't mind me too much. The Defense Force has made a lot of preparations for Remembrance Day event. Please take your time here. Oh, sorry, candles have a collision. Zeta and Sally. Wait a moment. That eye cover, that blonde hair. Could you be my husband Styx's teammate? Styx. Are you Miss Sally, Styx's wife? Yes, my daughter and I came to attend Remembrance Day. The last time I saw you was right after the fall of the old capital. I never expected to see you again here today. Your daughter. So this is your daughter, Zeta? Mom, who's she? Zeta, this is your dad's comrade from the Defense Force. Every time he went to the battlefield, she would be there to protect him. To protect him? Comrade? You see, I'm only 5 years old. I haven't learned words yet. If that's so, why didn't you protect my dad during the fall of the old capital? Why did you let him die and make him unable to come back to me? Zeta. I'm sorry. I couldn't protect him. I'm sorry. Don't listen to what Zeta's saying. She doesn't understand. We never blamed you. Please don't say that. Zeta, you can't say such hurtful things. Apologize right now. Why should I apologize? She survived, but Dad didn't. Isn't that the truth? If it weren't for her abandoning him, Dad could have come back safely. Enough. You don't know what happened back then. Miss Sally, I don't think she's wrong. Please don't think that way. I'll make sure to bring her to apologize to you later. I know to explain to her what really happened. I'm really sorry. Please don't let us keep you. Go and explore the Remembrance Day event for now. Please remember, all your comrades, including my husband, would want you to see the hope they left behind. Look, Zeta. If you fucking want to blame someone, you blame the people who were in charge. They're the ones who pulled back the reinforcements, okay? Fuck. My son, can you see me now? I'm doing well. My legs and feet are fine. I just miss you so much. Excuse me, are you Cocytus? Cocytus? I don't know. Are you C's mother, Ethel? Oh, you are. Oh, I recognize you. I saw you once in the military camp after the fall of the old city. You're Cox's teammate, one of the survivors. I've been wanting to get in touch with you over the years to see how you've been, but I never heard from you. I didn't expect to meet you here at Remembrance Day. I guess this is fate. Miss Ethel, is your health still... I'm in good health, fortunately. Everything's fine. Although I'm the only one left in the family, the pension from the government is enough, and I still have some years in me. I'm sorry, Child, you don't need to apologize. My son may appear carefree on the surface, but he's always felt so much pressure. One day, he suddenly told me that he found a companion who truly understood him. I believe he was talking about you. How could I possibly blame you, someone who helped my son? It's such a blessing. You, a kind-hearted person, are alive and standing here today. I'm so glad. Miss Ethel, Child, don't worry about me. Since you're here for Remembrance Day, take your time to walk around and look around. I hope you find something meaningful. To your surprise, many relatives of the deceased Liar Squad members are here for the Remembrance Day event. Is this really just a coincidence? As you ponder this question, the relatives have gathered in front of Charon. See, I noticed, there were 2 female squad members besides Charon, and 2 male squad members. The families of both of the male squad members are here, but we're missing one of the female ones. Once again, leading me towards the fact that Grim Vulture is one of her squad members.
Miss, I'm sorry for being mean to you before. Mom told me you were protecting Dad until the very last moment before you passed out. I shouldn't have said you left him to die.
How would Sally even know that?
I'm really sorry. Zeta was really young when it happened, so she was too little to understand, and I haven't really talked about it. I hope she didn't upset you.
No, she was right. If only I'd been strong enough to take down most of the ethereals, maybe they wouldn't have ended up in that situation.
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, she's way older than I thought she was.
No single person's strength could ever be the deciding factor in the face of a disaster like that.
In spite of it all, you survived. If they were still here, I'm sure they'd see that as something to celebrate.
I like how half of the male NPCs in this video game have this necklace, like this same one.
I've always known the truth. I failed to protect them. A weakling like me survived, and the rest of them disappeared without a trace. This isn't solace. It's the worst possible outcome. That's something I can't face. I've never had the courage to tell you I couldn't protect your loved ones. All I can do is wander New Eridu, hoping to find some trace of them. Even after all this time, I still haven't accomplished anything. I'm sorry.
You really don't know us at all. This isn't the worst possible outcome by any means. Styx, my husband, and all his comrades who lost their lives, each one of them left behind their own legacy. Just look all around you. Everyone standing before you is a legacy they protected that is carried on to this day. After my husband passed away...
Oh fuck, she went orange? I still don't know what the colored lights mean.
And with all the odd jobs I've been doing, we've managed to get to where we are today. Styx always wanted our daughter to study art, and Zeta's interested in it too. Now, that dream has become a reality. She just got accepted into the art school in Janus Quarter.
Mom and I have our tough days, but I often think of Dad's cheerful laughter, and that memory gives me the strength to keep pushing through. One day, it'll all pay off, just like it has now.
Thank you for always being by my husband's side, even at the very end.
Well, I suppose you must have heard about my condition from my son.
You see, I'm old.
Takitis used to tell me about
Takitis
you.
is how it's
He
pronounced.
often took leave or skipped work to earn extra money by part-timing, or to care for you when you were sick in bed.
Yes, that's true, but I bet he never told you my illness became so bad that I needed major surgery, and he worked his tail off to raise the money. Who would have thought he would pass before me? I used the benefits from his death for the surgery, and that's the only reason I'm here today. In a way, his passing allowed my life to continue. Every time I think about it, I feel like I need to keep my body healthy.
That's a very,
Live
very
a few
positive way
more
to look
years.
at it.
The sights I see, I believe he can sense them from somewhere far away. When I was too weak to take care of him, it was you and your comrades who stayed by his side. Thank you for everything that you've done for him.
As for me, well, I'm currently working as a fashion designer.
I would love if this guy's story was completely unrelated.
A fashion designer. Is that because of Acheron?
It is. I'm sure you remember how much she loved beautiful things. She was always into fashion, so I decided to become part of that world. That way, she can always be with me. I admit I had no idea how fun fashion design could be until I actually gave it a shot. I wish I'd figured that out sooner. We would have had so much more to talk about. Anyway, I'm planning to start my own fashion brand next year. She used to say that after retiring from the army, she wanted to pursue fashion design. I really want to carry on her dream. It feels like my life's purpose. You know, she used to talk about you when she came home for the holidays. How your rivalry pushed her to keep improving. So, thank you. I'm proud of my sister. And I'm proud of you, too.
As you can see, all of us have made it to this day, carrying the will of those we loved. So please don't say they left nothing behind. They've always been a part of every pain and joy we've experienced over the years. Please remember, everything and everyone in New Eridu is only here today because you all risked your lives in battle.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, she's gone pink now?
It's been wonderful to hear about how you're all doing and to listen to these words. I'm so glad I decided to come here on Remembrance Day.
Speaking of which, I wasn't expecting to see any of you. What brings you here today?
Oh, somebody's probably gonna kill all of you.
Last time I asked, you said you weren't coming. I only came because I suddenly got a DM from Nathan. He said he really wanted me to be here.
Who the fuck is Nathan?
I'm here because of Nathan's message, too. He was pretty insistent, so I thought he'd be here. But I've been looking around for a while now. I still haven't seen him.
So, it's the same for all of us. I responded to his message, but he never wrote back.
Maybe the Grim Vulture is Nathan.
Sorry, but who's this Nathan you're talking about?
Nathan is Lethe's younger brother. Frankly, out of all of us, he's probably the one who wants to see you the most. He used to be part of the defense force himself, and...
Aha! So it's Lethe.
His squad was responsible for supporting the forces that had already entered the Hollow, which included all of you. He's told us that story so many times. When they saw how bad things were in that Hollow, some of the reinforcements called off their plans and pulled back. He tried to stop them, but there was nothing he could do.
He tried to stop them.
He always blamed himself and wanted to find you to apologize. But the truth is, the reinforcements retreating was inevitable. Shortly after their retreat, headquarters issued the official order. We all lost someone in that disaster. And for a while, we resented the reinforcements for their decision. But over time, we came to understand it, and we eventually let it go. There is no avoiding casualties in that battle. In hindsight, it wasn't wrong for headquarters to prioritize saving their strength.
No, you guys totally should have blown up
May I
headquarters.
ask what the name of Nathan's squad was when he was in the defense force?
Obsidian.
The Impera squad of the Obsidian
Yep.
Division. Is something wrong?
Nothing. It's just... I think I might have stumbled upon the answer I was looking for.
After 4 family members paid their respects and left, they continued touring on Remembrance Day. Charon stood there in a daze, seemingly having understood something. At the moment, a sound came from the open space in front of the outpost. It seemed like someone had stepped onto the podium, and the citizens all gathered in the podium, preparing to listen to the person's speech. According to the schedule of the Remembrance Day, it should be time for the representative of retired Defense Force veterans to give a speech. Looks like the speech is about to begin. I feel a bit concerned. Proxy, could we go over and listen to the speech for a moment? I mean, that's Zoe from the other day. Oh, this is where I need to do my tank block move.
Zoe on the podium?
Yep.
Is she here to speak for the soldiers? That seems fitting. She's got medals after all. But I don't see Jesse or Aaron anywhere. Didn't they come?
Everyone please, quiet down. Zoe of Nemesis Squad, a representative...
Oh, okay.
will now deliver the Remembrance Day speech.
Nemesis Squad, aka the goddess of revenge.
Hello, everyone. I'm honored to stand here and speak on behalf of all of the soldiers of the Defense Force. Today, we gather to commemorate Remembrance Day, a day born from the tragedy of the old Capitol's fall. Many of us lost relatives or friends in the disaster, and I am no exception. Every member of my squad perished in that battle, leaving me as the only survivor. Losing the friends you cherish to the Hollow is a pain that never fades. It's a sorrow that will stay with us, now and forever. However, to the families of the fallen soldiers, hold your heads high with pride for your loved ones who gave their lives. They fought to the very last moment when the old capital fell. Death isn't the end, nor dishonor. It is their eternal medal. They gave their lives facing an unstoppable disaster, exchanging their sacrifice for the world we have today. In doing so, they fulfilled their duties as soldiers to perfection. Without the blood they spilled, Eridu would not have endured, and new Eridu would never have risen from the ashes. In honor of the wishes of the departed, look ahead, people of New Eridu. Our thoughts and remembrance of those who passed will be carried in every flicker of candlelight and in every bouquet of flowers.
Zoe's speech is met with a wave of prolonged applause. Yet amidst the claps, she droops her head, her expression darkening. She stays silent, waiting for the applause to fade before lifting her gaze and scanning the crowd. Her eyes pause briefly on Charon, carrying a chilling aura.
My speech was meant to end here, but since you all seem quite engaged, please allow me to share a little more. The reason you all agree with what I've said is because it offers a way to step away from the pain. That's what the living do. They seek ways to ease the weight of others' deaths, so they can find a way to start over. This is the new Eridu of today. A huge disaster consumed the old capital, and the people who survived it keep saying things like, treasure the moment and start fresh to numb themselves, hoping to forget the nightmare. No one talks about the soldiers who gave their lives in Hollow Zero. No one asks why they had to die. The brave gave their lives battling the ethereal onslaught, while the weak survived. This is New Eridu, built by weaklings. Its order founded upon their way of thinking. Your applause makes me realize you all accept this logic. Each of you had loved ones who sacrificed their lives in the fall of the old capital. And now, you're thankful that someone has encouraged you to move on from them. What meaning does the sacrifice of those who died have if you all choose to forget? Have you never thought about why your own loved ones had to die? And why no one is responsible for their deaths?
Miss Zoe, There's not much time left for your...
Open your eyes! I'm speaking to those who have lost loved ones! If death is the medal for the fallen, then pain is the cross the living must bear. If you fear its weight and run from the suffering...
When is she gonna start killing people? We love a crazy bitch. I'm locked out because I gave you my keys this morning. I'm very sorry. Locked out of where? Like locked out of the cafe or the house or what? Did you want to come in? Ah, yes. She's really saying some hardcore shit. Oh yeah, this is how you sell people the video game. You're like, hey, check it out. We have commentary on veterans and the sacrifices of war. It's universal appeal. Fuck.
I don't agree.
Charon, I didn't expect you to be here for Remembrance Day. How are things going with your search? Seems like you have something to say.
Among the people standing here, there's a woman who raised her daughter with the survivor benefits left by her husband. Another who's been able to carry on with her life thanks to the final efforts of her child. And yet another who's found purpose because of the influence of his late sister. The will of the deceased lives on in every person here. The soldiers who died during the fall of the old capital fought for this. The future that their loved ones are making for themselves now. The old me might have agreed with what you said, but someone taught me that pain and hardship can lead to hope. They helped me see that hope could be inherited, not just destroyed when life fades. That's why I believe the departed didn't leave us wounded or with a heavy cross to bear, but with a melody. Each of us holds a harmonica that plays the melody of life. At first, it may sound awkward, but it will eventually flow smoothly, taking on our own style, until it merges with our soul.
You seem quite certain about what you're saying. Tell me then, what kind of melody is left behind by those we've lost?
I'm not sure. I can't picture the exact melody, but I trust
The song that's playing in the background right
I
now.
trust everything I've seen and heard.
A vague and insubstantial answer, isn't it? I was right about you, Charon. From the
Do I need to do the CZZ command on PC to get a valid thing, or can I do it now and download it later? All you need to do is go to the the link and download it from there. It does have to be on PC though.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Everyone, I apologize.
Yeah, the link will be valid for until the end of the month, I think.
Please feel free to continue with your visit.
Or no, it's like 18 more days, I think. Zoe exits the venue without sparing a single glance back, leaving the audience and the defense force into a state of confusion. Karen looks thoughtfully in the direction she disappeared.
What do you think, Proxy?
Something was definitely off about her just now. And the things she said, I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
You mean about her real identity, right? Looks like we're on the same page. Shielded by her identity as a decorated soldier, she seemed pretty confident that we wouldn't confront her directly on military ground like at the outpost. She arrived so brazenly and left without a care. If I'm right about this, she'll be trying to contact us again in no time.
Well, yeah, obviously. Just as she finishes her sentence, the phone rings again. Shepard appears on the screen as you answer the video call. He seems panicked and anxious to speak, but the moment he sees that you're in Scott Outpost, he swallows back the words and clears his throat instead.
Looks like you're a little busy, so I'll keep it short. The client just sent me a location via knock-knock, along with a picture of several unconscious, tied-up individuals.
Literally, how does she have time to kidnap all these people? Like, this is a fuckload of people.
I'll send you the location shortly. It should be an entrance to the Hollow in Port Elpis. At this stage, I don't have any further requests. My only hope is that you'll proceed with caution.
Nah. It's only a hostage situation. We don't need caution.
Wants to put an end to all this.
Charon, what's your plan? With everything that's happened,
I do think it's interesting that Zoe introduced herself as a member of Obsidian Squad first, and now she was introduced as Nemesis Squad. Which is just like, okay, sure. I don't know why you had to hide the Nemesis Squad thing. Karen doesn't answer right away. Instead, she takes out her harmonica and looks down at it, as if she's trying to decide. In the end, she tucks her harmonica away.
I've made up my mind. Proxy, please accept my official commission. Help me venture into the depths of the Hollow to rescue the client and any other hostages. It's time to put an end to this.
I can all but guarantee you the client is the person sending, like, they're Grim Vulture. Like, that's the client. I don't know why you guys seem to have such a hard time, like, assuming that this is Grim Vulture, like, that she's the client. Like, you leave the Remembrance Day event with Charon and return to the video store. She cleans her firearm multiple times and keeps adjusting her breathing. The showdown is about to begin. Proxy, thank you for accompanying me this far. In the upcoming battle, Grim Vulture has likely already set up a stage filled with traps. We may need to brace ourselves for a tough fight. Any strategy in mind? To be honest, there isn't a fully viable strategy. The opponent is a sniper and can keenly anticipate the timing and trajectory of each of my shots, dodging in advance. Entering the battlefield pre-prepared by such a formidable enemy alone, it's foreseeable that she'll continuously occupy elevated sniper positions, relentlessly targeting us while we have very few opportunities to land a hit on her. Wouldn't that mean we'd be easy prey? Like we're totally fucked? Unless we can somehow bring Miyabi here and have her deal with everything for us? Theoretically speaking, that's right. In a sniper duel, the one who fails to secure the best vantage point or exposes their position is always the loser. But I believe there's still a chance. In our previous fight, I could sense the pride and impatience of Grim Vulture as a sniper. I'm not sure where that impatience comes from, but that pride is definitely something we can turn against her. I believe she would never accept the idea of me surpassing her in my sniping skills. If I can outmatch her at a critical moment, she'll lose her composure. That will be the only instant she exposes a weakness. Proxy, this is the strategy I've chosen. Grim Vulture may indeed be the superior sniper, but I will surpass her and make this strategy succeed. Yeah, but if you surpass her, why would you need her to show weakness? If you've already surpassed her, I would just assume that you've already landed a hit. To win this battle, despite the overwhelming disadvantage, please entrust your back to me, Proxy. I need you as my companion to support me. Yeah, no, I'll bring Miyabi. Yes, I'll protect you, so please also provide me with your guidance. And also Miyabi. She's been very helpful by just walking up and just, like, trouncing everyone. It really isn't that hard with her there.
Eradicate. Strike.
Irradiate. Strike. Sokaku is also here. Miyabi's emotional support Sokaku. Yeah, she really does just attach her entire trigger mechanism as well as the magazine.
Look, another communicator.
Oh my god. This is the same area with the rain that they had for the last epic showdown in a different chapter.
It's a bad habit for a sniper to be so talkative.
Is it?
Oh, really? I think it's rather good for my mental health to witness in real time how my target becomes desperate and gives up their struggle.
You're kind of a freak bitch, you know that?
I thought you didn't want to hide anymore, Zoe.
You're right. Seems there's no need for secrecy anymore. I, Zoe, the sniper known as Grim Vulture of Nemesis Squad, send you my regards.
Okay, first thing, vultures don't kill anything. I don't know why they gave you the codename Vulture. It was probably to fuck with you. Secondary, why do they have a squad named Nemesis Squad? That just seems obviously like a bad idea.
Zoe, no. Grim Vulture. You, like me,
Kill Stealer. Fucking she waits for her teammates to get some shots and then just pops heads. It's like, that was mine. Fucking got it.
Noct, Cortez, and Impera Squad. So far, all the victims have been members of these squads. They were initially supposed to enter the Hollow to reinforce the advanced troops.
Yeah, so you're just killing people who were going to be reinforcements but were held back so they didn't get to help. Really not their fault. You should be killing the people at the headquarters who made the decision.
Except you in the fall of the old capital. You blamed their deaths on the absence of reinforcements and sought revenge on them. That's my conclusion.
Can I have the evil purple bitch as a playable character too? I'd bet she'd be an attacker instead of a stunner, which is more interesting and makes more sense for a sniper if you ask me.
A sniper, the sole survivor, a mere pawn abandoned by the military. Don't you think we're very much alike? The Impera squad member, Nathan, the one you're searching for, he pleaded with me to let him go when I was about to kill him, saying he had to see you no matter what. That's how you caught my attention.
Ah, okay.
I lived to get all sorts of information on you. I was so curious about you that I even set a trap, disguising myself as a victim to get closer to you.
No, I know, I was there.
It turned out we share the same story. We even got the same PTSD symptoms. After all these years, we still see images of our teammates before they die. It's impossible to erase them from our minds.
Yeah, but one of you has fucked up eyes, so that makes sense.
Ridiculous fantasies to numb yourself, chasing after illusions of your squad mates. Well, I can't afford to be as naive as you.
Is there a reason for that?
One night, when I was overwhelmed with the unbearable images of my comrades' deaths, vomiting and crying, I finally realized the meaning behind their appearance before me. They were pleading with me, pleading for vengeance against those who abandoned us, begging me to destroy the repulsive, hypocritical new order of New Eridu.
Yeah, see, if that was the case, you definitely should have gone after more high-profile people than, like, random soldiers who weren't sent in as reinforcements. Your plan makes no sense, and you're stupid.
So, I carried on their will. I began kidnapping targets and sniping them in the Hollow, watching as they became corrupted and died in despair.
Do you really think this is what they want?
What else? Would they want me to be like you, playing at a game of finding my missing squad mates, accepting their deaths when I'm done playing, and then forgiving the very enemy who killed them? What a noble and virtuous gesture. Forgive on behalf of fallen comrades, coexist with New Eridu's order, and live peacefully among cowards. It's precisely because you and I are so similar that this hypocritical and cruel attitude makes it even harder for me to forgive you. After our first conversation, I was certain I must end your life myself to prove I'm right.
Okay.
That's exactly what I wanted to say to you.
Has this VA been in Borderlands? Like, if you told me this was Tyreen, I'd believe it. She does sound like Tyreen. I never really thought about it. Kind of a step down, but also Borderlands 3 fucking bombed, so...
Jesse, Aaron, Nathan.
At least in terms of, you know, popularity. I'm sure it's sold a bunch of copies.
Other targets of revenge you've set your sights on. They all feel regret and struggle over the choices they made back then. But you can't see any of that. You didn't target the higher-ups who misjudged the situation.
Thank you.
The dangerous ethereals who killed your comrades.
Sure.
Or the ones responsible for the fall of the old capital.
Yeah, also, yeah.
Instead, you went after the easiest targets.
Why? Because you're a sniper. And that's what snipers do.
Grim Vulture, as a sniper of the Eridu Defense Force, you have failed in your duty. To preserve the will and hope left by my comrades, I'm going to put an end to your actions right here.
That suits me just fine. A sniper should let the gun do the talking. Make it to the deepest part of the Hollow alive, and I'll meet you with nothing but raw malice.
And a gun, I hope.
Yeah. Since you made it here, let me reward you with a few things you don't know. Nah,
Yoink.
Cartus, Impera, and many other squads. Did you know the reinforcements that were meant to back us up
Oh, fuck.
ended
Oh,
up
piss.
deciding to retreat?
catch me.
Relying on a show of hands to vote. Isn't that ridiculous?
Okay.
Our lives would be regarded in such an absurd way. Like a kindergarten election for class monitor.
It's like, I don't know how else you vote for something in a small group of people.
Or are they already?
It's over.
You still care about them? Or should I say... It looks like I haven't made enough of a threat to your life if you still have the time to worry about that.
Yeah, you really haven't.
Picking up.
You're kind of really bad at this. Like, the laser sight is one thing.
Extreme weather is perfect for sending you to your grave. No one will hear your screams and cries if you die.
You're kind of a freak, you know that? I don't even think you shot me that time. I think that one was a prank. Ow. Okay, you got me that time.
Such determination deserves praise. Now, it's time for the final showdown we agreed on.
Scatter! You're done!
Really foolish is the only way to put it. What sniper would ever confront their enemy head on?
Show no mercy.
Anyway, fucking blow up.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a lot of... Okay, never mind. It's dead.
The real failure as a sniper is the one who's been forced into a corner, like you!
Eh. I guess it's just color-coded to how high her emotions are.
It's shifting.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to tell because of the rain.
I won't fall for your distractions so easily. What?
I will surpass you with my own melody of victory.
I love her fucking iron sights.
And let the wind be the opening notes.
You fully did not surpass her. She fucking still landed a hit despite not knowing where you were. That's crazy.
What's this?
She had a Bible in her shoulder pocket that saved her from the bullet. After the gunshot, the hollow falls silence once more. Okay. Leaving only the countless biting raindrops attempting over and over to wash away the scent of blood that oozed from the wounds of the defeated, only to fail time and time again. The loser pays no attention to her mortal wound. Mortal wound? Didn't she get like, it looked like she got caught in the shoulder. Only staring into the distant horizon as though salvation might be waiting there. Sometime later, Victor has climbed the steel and stands in front of her. They share their last words while the defeated still has the energy to converse.
Just you?
Yeah, she got caught in the shoulder. Maybe it hit an artery. I don't know.
The proxy went to rescue the hostages. I want to speak with you alone. A sniper should always monitor the changes to their surroundings, factoring the environment into their tactics. Being blinded by the intent to kill and failing to take this into account was your downfall.
Didn't expect to be lectured by a youngster. What a disgrace.
Also, something I think is curious about Trigger's gun. She has like a fucking machete blade on the front of it, but she doesn't do anything with it.
When my view was blocked, I realized you'd used the visual blind spot to reposition. So I adjusted my aim accordingly. But I still couldn't hit you.
I mean, you did. That was a fucking crazy shot, to be honest. You literally mirrored the shot she made on you, but you didn't know where she was.
Your prediction and accuracy were spot on. I was just saved once again.
Oh, it was the harmonica.
By both this harmonica and by my former comrades.
Are you trying to say that this is destiny? That it's the will of my companions guarding me? I lost to the wave of ethereals, to the military's betrayal. And now I lose to your reckless actions, driven by some ridiculous fantasy. Your fantasy, your attitude, your very existence, and the outcome of this battle. They are the greatest denial and insult to my revenge.
Yet you're emitting a much calmer ether energy now. Almost as if you found relief.
My vision is fading. I can't see my comrades on the brink of death anymore. My wounds are fatal.
Only one.
I don't feel any pain.
You only have the one wound.
Relief. It's not such a bad...
And honestly, you haven't lost a ton of blood. Just visually. I truly think you could fucking just get taken to a hospital. You'd probably be fine.
Did you intend for me to kill you from the start?
Like, you'd think they would have fucking put one in her chest, like a lung or something, if they wanted to make it clear.
Let me answer that question with a story. The first time I saw you was actually during the fall of the old capital. My comrades were all dead, and the reinforcements the higher-ups promised before the mission never came. I can't even remember how long the fight went on. Ultimately, I had no choice but to retreat, failing to bring back my squad mates' bodies. I made my way through one battle line after another. Advanced troops were nearly wiped out. But when I reached a certain front, a small squad of survivors called out to me. Few people can still stand after such severe corruption and injury, but all 5 of them were still fighting.
5?
They were protecting a girl who had lost her sight and fallen unconscious while searching for a way out of the hollow. They told me they were beyond saving. And if I planned to retreat, I must take the girl with me. I couldn't turn down the last request of a group of heroic soldiers about to die in battle. Your comrades entrusted your life to me. I was the one who brought you out of the hollow. You already know what happened afterward. It didn't take long for you to leave the defense force after you came to. Just like me, I developed PTSD so intense that sometimes I couldn't even hold a normal conversation. But for me, the hardest blow was the death of my squad. To an orphan like me, they were family.
Oh my god, they are the same character. Grim Vulture, in my opinion, is just cooler.
If the reinforcements
She's insane, sure, but cooler.
and provided support, they wouldn't have died for nothing. Don't you ever have that thought?
To say I don't would be a lie. But I think deep down you know. From the moment we stepped into the hollow, there was no way we were getting saved. Given how quickly the hollow was spreading, and the ever-increasing number of ethereals, it would take...
So you have PTSD. Did you know, like, the last 2 Niv Mizzets they made can make each other go infinite? What the fuck?
Such a short time. The reinforcements would have only been a drop in the bucket.
I'm glad Niv Mizzet has the ultimate self-love of any character in Magic. Fucking, the two Grists don't even synergize with each other.
Canceling the reinforcements. Sending the advanced troops to rescue as many civilians as possible to minimize casualties. I think most commanders would have made the same decision.
Objective and cold logic.
Outlaws deal damage when you draw. Foundations lets you draw off non-combat damage. What the fuck?
Living happy lives years later. Can you still keep your composure?
You know, if I had the space for it, I would probably put Outlaws Niv Mizzet in my fucking sniper deck. Because, my sniper deck draws whenever you do exact toughness and damage.
I couldn't. Even if the chance was minuscule, I wanted my squad mates to survive. But they turned that chance to zero, and still have the nerve to embrace a peaceful future. I can't help but resent them. By the time I realized what I'd done, I had already taken several lives. Nathan. When I tied him up and was about to kill him, he begged me to spare him, saying he had something to give you, no matter what. That was when you re-entered my line of sight. I think I've said this before. Very similar. Yet we have completely opposite beliefs. After meeting you, I became even more certain. In the face of suffering, I chose destruction. While you're still entangled in your obsession.
I already read it, so I was just like skipping. Fuck.
If this continues, you'll eventually sink into a void of despair. Your hope is like a bubble, ready to burst at any moment. The version of you I want to kill is the complete one, who can firmly reject my answer. If you haven't found your answer yet, then I'll be the one to push you forward. I kill you, or you end me. Either way works. But after seeing your growth, maybe I'd prefer you to step over my body. That's the final answer.
Why?
Emptiness and doubt. No matter how many targets of my revenge I took down, nothing changed. Aiming my gun at former comrades, drowning in hate and rage, all it left was a hollow emptiness. You're different. You've gained unconditional trust from the proxy. You have the courage to fight through my trap. And eventually, you'll have a melody that's uniquely yours. My belief has faltered. I finally remember. My squad mates were fools just like you. You're right. They would never want me to become this way. I talk about carrying their cross. But in truth, I never carried their will. So be it. Take the hostage and go. Villain stained with the blood of others deserves nothing but a miserable end. I'm looking forward to how long you'll be able to protect those in front of your eyes.
Your magic eyes. Charon doesn't leave. Instead, she kneels beside Grim Vulture, picks up the bullet-marked harmonica, and begins playing a melody titled Homecoming. That harmonica would have half of its notes not work. The melody briefly takes over the roaring downpour, reaching the ears of the Grim Vulture as she lies bleeding out, barely clinging to life. A faint glimmer appears in her empty eyes in her final moment.
It can still be played after taking a bullet. Impressive.
I know, that's fucking crazy, especially a high-cal bullet.
This is my final melody to you. No matter how miserable you've become, I'll still
Like a rifled round?
Remember,
Crazy.
we shared the same path in life. But in the end, our paths diverged. Your hatred has long twisted into sin. But if not for you, I wouldn't have learned how to hate, or found the true targets of my hatred. I used to know nothing. My teammates served as my teachers and taught me so much. And I think you must be my final teacher. You taught me, in the most intense way, what hatred truly means.
Really? So you found someone you want revenge against, too. That's good.
The melody of Homecoming plays on as the girl endures the agony of her ocular rejection, struggling to make the harmonica's notes rise above the sound of the rain. As the last note fades amidst the relentless downpour, the defeated one takes her final breath. Fucking owned. fucking owned. You rescue the kidnapped people, leave the Hollow, anonymously report things to public security, and update the Shepherd. What? Update Shepherd. His name is Shepherd. Whatever. On the situation. This series of tasks that need to be done after such an intense battle leaves you dizzy. After requesting to meet the client with Shepherd, you receive his message calling you to Port Elpis. Proxy, we've arrived at the port. According to Shepard, he, the client, and the rescued Jesse and Aaron should all be here. Let's go talk to them. Something bothering you? Oh, Proxy, you noticed. Even though we defeated Grim Vulture, I still can't seem to let it go. Just as I thought, when the wind changed and a falling banner blocked her vision, she could have retreated, waiting for her sight to clear, and then resumed sniping. That is correct. That would have been the correct move. If she had done that, I would have had no chance of winning. But her pride wouldn't allow her to take an action that implicitly admitted her tactics were inferior. She still chose to engage in a shootout with me despite the blind spot. Doesn't this just prove your strategy was successful? I still can't get over her zipper that does nothing. What is that? What's going on there? But after realizing she actually wanted to die, I started to wonder, was my course of action something she deliberately led me into? I would find a way to break her trap and create an opening for a reversal. And she was waiting for that moment, ready to test whether I had truly surpassed her through direct confrontation. I believe that was her intention. Her feelings must have been very complicated. I would have liked to have her as a character. Proxy, you told me that the Grim Vulture once appeared here at the port, standing by the trash can on the wooden pier, gazing out to the sea. If the game had allowed me to talk to everyone here, I would have talked to her. But I only talked to the 2 people that were up at the top, so I didn't get the chance. Why did it... If this was supposed to be a plot point, why didn't they let me talk to everyone? Do you mean your zipper or hers? I mean, my zipper does stuff. Her zipper. You see it on the front of her, like, latex pants that are, like, attached to her harness? It doesn't do anything. It's just kind of hanging there. On the back of your jacket, is that not a zipper? I mean, it's unzipped. It's a zipper that does something because it's unzipped. Oh, hers is real dumb, right? What was she thinking back then, I wonder? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Let's go meet the client together. He's still alive and hasn't become another of Grim Vulture's victims. I suppose that's the best news we could have. Although I already understand that the client's true identity is not my teammate, and it may not bring the hope I've longed for, I still want to face him. Okay, sure. Do you know who the client is? Because I thought it was Nathan. But he's dead. I don't understand the back zipper. Why would you have a hoodie with modular... Oh, no, it's not. What the fuck? Is it to, like, modify the fit of the hoodie? Like, if you zip it closed, the hoodie would be, like, you know, tighter? Also, it is a hoodie vest, which is an implicitly silly piece of clothing. Just like like, by default. Corset modularity. Wait, Nathan is alive? I thought she fucking killed him.
So you're the sniper from Liar Squad. It's nice to finally meet you.
And you must be the one who's been searching for me. Nathan, the younger brother of Lethe. It's good to see you safe and sound.
This is her younger brother?
That's right. I'm sorry for causing all this trouble. I
wonder if it's died.
It cost you your life, becoming a target of a victim from the fall of the old capital. Maybe that's what I get, not helping my brother and the rest of the defense force back then. When the reinforcements decided to retreat, I spoke out against it. I had family among the soldiers already in the Hollow, but I didn't have the courage to take that step. The one that might have cost me my life. I'm sorry.
You don't need to feel regret or apologize. The outcome wasn't something you could have controlled. You cared deeply for Lethe.
Honestly,
and even today, you still
if they
think of
had
him.
this fucking
Someone like him, who always cherished family, that's more than enough.
If they had this, like, fucking sponsorship running when Miyabi was coming out, and when that story was reaching its peak, this stream would have been hype as fuck. That whole storyline was so fucking cool. And this is like war PTSD, complex characters, sadness, you know, that sort of thing. It's like, okay, is this how you convince people to play your video game?
I'm nothing compared to
Like, I respect the attempt at, like, you know, serious storytelling.
Please stop the search. It's time for you to start living a life that's truly your own.
But it's like, it's hard to respect to the, like, suffering of a character that has just been introduced.
I hate to say
basically.
this as a family member, but back then, they were already...
I know. You don't need to say it. I've been drowning in a fantasy of my own making for years. But it's a fantasy that kept me from falling into the abyss. Nathan, Grim Vulture told me you have something you want to give me. Is that why you commissioned someone to find me?
Yes. After learning about the bond
I kind of assumed that it was the harmonica.
I knew I couldn't live with myself if I didn't get this to you. So I got on my knees and begged Grim Vulture. Even playing this recording for her, hoping it would move her. Regardless of how things unfolded. What matters is that it wasn't destroyed, and I'm here, alive, to hand it to you.
It clearly did move her because she didn't fucking kill you. Which I thought she had, by the way she was talking. Nathan rummages through his jacket pocket and takes out a slightly worn tape. Liar Squad's tape. It's a fucking PlayStation 2 memory card. Or it's a really, really chunky SSD. Or a really, really chunky fucking memory stick. Tape from Liar Squad discovered by Nathan, Leth's younger brother, Leith's. This long-sealed recording sparked the series of events that would follow. Years have passed, and while the tape's surface shows some wear, the audio within remains pristine, as crystal clear as if it was recorded just yesterday.
I found this while going through my brother's...
No, please love and identify with the commodified image of PTSD neatly wrapped in a militaria and male gaze. Honestly. I want fucking... I want Grim Vulture as a character. She's more interesting.
So much.
Also, I don't understand why a sniper would be a stun unit. That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, with us? I thought we were just here to collect the commission fee today.
She has a pussy zipper. Love her. Look, I like Trigger. Like, generally, when they add a character, for the most part, I do like her. I didn't like Astra Yao. I truly couldn't give a shit about Astra Yao. And she had a whole event. But, like, I legitimately do, and I like Trigger.
I'll pay it to you both shortly, so don't worry about that.
But it's like, they introduce Trigger, and then we're immediately just like, hey, here's the story where we introduce you to a fucking, just a cooler version of her. Cannot find your keys or mine. Well, my keys are here, because you gave them to me so I could get into the cafe to, like, start stream. Nathan takes a step back. Karen looks at you, her lips seeming to tremble slightly. You gently hold her hand. Feeling the warmth and strength in her palm, she presses the play button. Maybe I left them in here when I came into the cafe earlier? I don't know.
Hey, hello? Alright, it's a recording. This is a message from Liar Squad for our little sniper.
Going to the cafe to steal them. Well, if you must.
Everyone ready? I'll count down. 3, 2, 1...
Stop capitalizing cafe. I mean, you're the one doing it. Oh, they died.
Hey, you guys are totally out of sync. Captain, can we redo this? The anniversary gift has to be perfect.
Why did they skip today's Trigger's big day?
That's our assault specialist, Acheron. She has a strong sense of aesthetics, prioritizing beauty in both combat and her daily life. She taught me a lot about makeup and fashion.
It clearly didn't stick. I don't know what the fuck you're wearing right now.
Oh, she won't care if we're a little off. Forget the re-record. Let's just get it done and order the cake. We don't want him to sell out.
That's our medic, Kakaitis. He's usually lazy and a bit of a smooth talker, but...
Hey, Trigger, explain that sentence.
He taught me a lot about unconventional negotiation tactics and ways of handling things.
Explain what you just said.
Stop arguing during the recording. I've already ordered the cake. If you keep rambling, we really will have to re-record this. Cut the chatter already.
And that sticks. A reliable artillery specialist. He's the oldest in the squad. He loves sharing photos of his daughter and reminiscing about how he wooed his
Aesthetics in combat. I'm gonna set off fireworks outside your home. Fucking... Also, can I say, Styx is the oldest one in the squad. He was married to that lady that we saw earlier, who was, like, pretty young. And then Leth is the older sister of the guy we saw whose hair is fully gray and partially white. He has to have died that, right?
All right, let's all calm down. Wouldn't want to get on the captain's bad side. I mean, Captain, would you like to go first? We can edit or re-record whatever we need to.
That's our scout and engineer, Lethe. He's a bit self-conscious because of how his younger brother excels, and he's somewhat introverted. But he's actually very capable.
Lethe? Wait, I thought Lethe... I thought there were two women.
Under pressure, and how to make use of the environment.
Okay, thank you all for settling down before I completely lost my...
Like, you know, besides Trigger.
No need to cut anything or re-record. Let's just keep it as it is. Loud and messy, just like our liar squad.
That's our captain, who took me in and taught me how to play the harmonica. And the real Charon. I'll make sure to explain properly to you later, Proxy.
Okay, so there were two women. One of them was just the actual Charon. Okay.
This recording is a little gift from the five of us. Time flies.
So, yeah, no, there were 5 of them. Okay. I was very confused.
You were just a shy kid who blushed whenever you talked to someone. Over these 1,000 days, you've really worked hard to keep pace with our fighting rhythm. You've done incredibly well. In the last mission, your successful sniper kill of that high-risk ethereal really helped Acheron a lot. I hate to say it, but yeah, I went too far in last time. Thanks for getting me out of that mess. Just this once, I'll admit, your moves were more elegant than that fight.
And not just that fight. Ever since you became a quicker shot and learned to adjust for wind speeds on the fly, we've been taking fewer and fewer hits. Makes my job way easier. So, cheers. You often worry about not doing enough. But in these 2.5 years, you've absorbed everything I know about stealth, reconnaissance, and tactical countermeasures. Trust me, you'll become an incredibly skilled sniper.
How old is this girl?
Having you covering us from the rear makes every fight feel safer. But you still have a lot to learn about socializing and romance. When
You gotta fuck a little. Let me tell you. You're gonna have to unzip that pussy zipper sometime.
She's not leaving us. Even if she retires, she'll move into my house and I'll spoil her with loads of beautiful clothes. We can talk about living alone in 10 or 20 years. Sorry, I got carried away. Anyway, you're talented and hardworking. Over these 1,000 days, you've opened your heart to us and
Nice one. Thank you. This sort of highbrow humor is what you can expect.
But I have to say one thing. You're always so sensitive and kind. Every time you see us get hurt, you look like you're about to break. Has our squad motto, having each other's backs, become too much of a burden for you? I get how you feel. When your squad mates trust you with their backs, your first instinct is to protect them, right? That's not the way it should be. No one could shoulder everything alone. Don't try to carry everything on your own. Choosing to fight on the battlefield is my resolve. Feel it.
Oh fuck. A little zzz Benoy. A fucking bang boo in my chat.
As long as you fight with all your strength, there's no such thing as failing to protect something. Because your will and our will is preserved and carried on in other ways.
But don't let that weigh on you. Try to trust in us, just like we trust in you, no matter what.
Why are you not wearing bunny ears? Oh fuck, you're totally right. It's bunny day. I should be wearing my bunny ears. I meant to put those on, but I forgot. Bink. Oh fuck, they're totally out of place. Oh fuck, that's the game. Bunny ear. Nope, that's the wrong thing too. But bunny ears. Bunny. There we go. There we go. Bunny ears. The bony. Happy fucking Sellout Easter 420. Sellout Sunday Easter 420. And some other stuff probably.
I've struggled with that kind of thinking myself, but I eventually made my way through it. All this talk of camaraderie, of keeping each other safe. It's like a harmonica melody scoring our time together. You know, when things change, our tune will go on, and that's enough.
You shouldn't feel bad about us being dead.
Exactly. Honestly, I'm sometimes terrified. Afraid that someday
The real Charon, Charon as opposed to the fake one. Yeah, because Trigger was going by Charon for this event.
Even if it isn't us. Finally, we'd like to give you the song that's closest to us. If what we've said is hard to understand, just feel it through the music. Please, enjoy my masterpiece, Homecoming.
The old cassette plays a familiar tune. Its sound crisp and clear as though it was recorded just yesterday. When the music fades, the tape goes silent. You turn to the woman who calls herself Charon as she desperately wipes away uncontrollable tears. The harbor wind ruffles her hair, and then, at last, she lifts her head. Belle just standing there while she was dealing with what I assume is survivor's guilt. Yeah, basically. She was like, hey, can you listen to this with me? And Belle's like, sure, I guess. It seems kind of personal, but I guess I can stand here and be the protagonist.
Roxy, do you remember? I was once terrified of seeing the look on their faces.
Yes. Can you see them clearly now?
Oh, there it is.
Crystal clear. As if I've returned.
Oh, I didn't see that fucking guy in the like, right there in the bottom. No wonder I thought there was only 4 of them. Belle just kind of standing there, yeah.
So this is our last glance. This is the answer you wanted me to find. Thanks, guys. For everything.
After meeting with Nathan, you spend a long time with Charon at Port Elpis, letting the sea breeze wash over you. You don't say a word, because you both know it'll soon be time to part ways. As the temperature begins to cool, you head back to 6th Street with her.
Proxies. No. Lies. Belle. I've troubled you two a lot these days with my personal affairs. Words can't describe what you've done for me.
It's no trouble at all. To be honest, Belle and I have been a bit lost lately because of some personal matters. But meeting you has felt somehow comforting. Don't you think, Belle?
Our wills are aligned.
Exactly.
This wouldn't have happened if she had Mojave on her team. She should have made a better raid team. That's what I kept saying through this whole thing. It's like, honestly, you should have just brought someone who could like omnidirectionally parry, like Miyabi. You should have found Miyabi, gotten her on your team, and then she would have quashed the Hollow Uprising in Eridu, no problem.
Yeah.
She would have fully just cut the biggest ethereal in half, and all the other ones would have exploded mysteriously.
I'm glad you were there with me. You're right.
That said, next update, another Void Hunter is showing up. Ooh. Looking forward to that.
And because of that, because we are
I hope it's Fu Hua
Please, hear me out.
from Honkai Impact 3rd.
I'm sorry.
I hope it's the Fire Chicken. My beloved Fire Chicken.
As I mentioned before, Charon was my captain's code name. When I met both of you for the first time, I didn't want to tell you my code name because I thought someone who couldn't protect their squad mates had no right to one. So I lied.
Oh, so is your code name something also having to do with, like, Greece and the underworld? Are you something like, are you something like that? Are you Alicia? Are you like, are you like Hades? Like, what is it?
Charon was an orphan like me with no family to mourn her. I've been using her code name because I may be the last person in the world who still remembers her.
She does the Hersher of something. Air step thing, and if it doesn't have the same sound effect, I'm uninstall. Hersher of the Void. Okay. You know, maybe it's fucking Kiana. Maybe they're putting Kiana in the game.
I understand now. If I want to keep moving forward, I can't keep hiding behind a lie. My true code name is
Iris.
You don't have to tell me right now.
At the harbor, Nathan spoke to you privately.
Nemesis.
Was he offering you a chance to
Nyx.
return to the Defense Force?
Yes. He said he still has a friend in the Defense Force who's currently forming a new squad. And if my goals align with theirs, I could consider joining them.
Weren't you wait, are you joining Obol squad now? Because you already have Obol all over your fucking outfit.
So, what's your decision? Where will you go next?
After everything that's happened, I think I do share the same goal as that friend of his and the new squad they're building. So I'll head back to the new Eridu Defense Force and keep chasing my new goal with
Remember,
a new
kids,
team.
always join the anime woman army. If the anime women have an army, you have to join.
Your new goal. Are you going to look further into the fall of the old capital?
Yes. My encounter with Grim Vulture has made me realize this should be the true form of my vengeance. I'll uncover the real culprits behind the old capital's fall and make them pay for their crimes. If the ferryman who leads me to the truth demands a price, I'm willing to wager my life.
Oh my god, just like Charon!
I have a gut feeling the masterminds will reveal themselves again soon. To protect the city my comrades cherished and sacrificed their lives for, I won't allow such a tragedy to happen again. By letting the will to protect guide my hatred, I now have a clear aim toward the truth.
That's what I thought. If that's the case, then for now, we probably shouldn't learn your true codename, or lean on each other too much.
Are you saying we're on opposite sides?
I mean, yeah, if you join the military, people conducting illegal operations are, going to not be on your side.
No, we might walk different paths. Those paths will lead us to the same destination. It's just that, for now, we can't say any more than that.
Also, our teacher was one of the people who probably caused the fall of Eridu. But you know, whatever. It's not that big a deal. We just killed. It just caused the death of a lot of people.
As ruthless as Grim Vulture, we're reminded of our own powerlessness. Watching you fight back, almost losing your life to a bullet, that feeling. We're nowhere near strong enough to protect you, and we're not strong enough to open up about our pasts either. Sorry.
Without a second thought or hesitation, Charon takes hold of each of your hands and brings them together to her chest. Quick. Grab my titties.
If this is your slightly selfish principle, I'll respect it. You were once my proxies, and I'll keep this memory locked away as something I cherish.
Spreading misinformation.
If, as you say, our destination is the same, then we should continue on our...
Okay, fine. Their teacher is someone that is blamed for the fall of Eridu.
I hope we can become true comrades. I want your presence to forever remain in the melody of my life.
I forget what chapter we're even on.
Yes, it's a promise. We'll meet again, Charon.
You watch the woman who calls herself Charon walk further and farther and farther away. A Defense Force soldier waits for her at the end of her path.
Hello. I'm the sniper from the former Liar Squad of the Chrysoberyl Division, recommended by Captain Nathan, originally of the new Eridu Defense.
Her teacher was accused of it. They saw one of those giant white arms during the fall of it. Yeah, the creator or whatever.
I heard about you from my superior. You're the one who dealt with the serial murders targeting the Defense Force, right? Well, the new Eridu Defense Force is ready to welcome you back. Let me confirm a few details before taking you to base. Which squad are you applying to join? And did you have a code name during your previous service?
I'm applying to join the Obsidian Division's Obel Squad. As for my code...
As you can tell, I'm applying for Obel Squad, because I have Obel in 2 places on the fabric I'm already wearing. We're in the intermission between main chapters. Well, yeah, but like, what chapter did we just do?
Trigger. I was Trigger of Liar Squad.
Like, every single member of her team had a Greek myth reference name. Even the name of the squad was Liar Squad. And she is still called Trigger. It's like, huh? What? Things have come to an end. Belle, do you think we'll ever see Charon again? Yeah, obviously. I just pulled her earlier. Yeah, I hope so too. We must grow, get stronger, and gain greater power to face any crisis. When we reunite with her then, we must hear her real codename. She's a Void Hunter class operator. Okay. Exactly. However, after hearing about the connection between Charon and Grim Vulture, I can't help but feel a bit sad. 2 people with the same fate ended up walking completely different paths, becoming enemies. Belle, if we also encounter enemies who once experienced the same fate, but now walk completely different paths, with opposing goals forced to be enemies, what would you choose to do? I would kick them in the shins until they gave up. Well, I mean, if it's a Grim Vulture and Trigger situation, then getting to mutual understanding is literally not an option. But, I would debate them until they gave up. Right, our goal is clear and we would never waver. They truly stand in our way. Belle, I'll fight alongside you to defeat them. We will prove our worth as Faithin. After everything that's happened, I feel a bit tired. You must feel the same, right, Belle? We'll get more and more commissions from Shepard from now on. How about we take a short break while we can? I would shoot them with a giant gun. Yeah, exactly. What are these? Fucking bated breath. Mask your presence. Let's see what this is. Is this like a shooting range thing, like the mini game? And oh yeah, it is. Single shot, blue flash, another single shot, rapid fire really triggered. Yeah, I know how to aim. Oh, I can just reload? I thought I was gonna run out of ammo. That's why I wasn't zooming in. Accidentally over-leveled in Xenoblade X while doing Affinity missions with Giant Mech. Which took me 5 minutes because I missile self with the boss and it died instantly. That's so funny. Her name is Yijuan. It's the teacher of the girl you can find in Hollow Zero events sometimes. Oh, the girl who's like doing the, who's like searching for a sparrow or something? Friendly hostage. Yeah, don't hit him. Okay. The girl with tiger ears? Oh my god. Another tigre. Can you please... Don't harm the hostage or you'll lose points. Gotcha. No problem. Don't even worry about it. Make sure to shoot all the hostages. Got it. That's so many hostages. How did these guys get this many hostages? Where did you guys get all these hostages? That's right. I'm fucking hot on the sticks. Speed taught me you should just shoot through them. RoboCop told me I can shoot straight through their skirt and kill the person behind them. Protect its shield around its core. Strike the weak point when its defenses are down. This ethereal doesn't care about unemployment, relationships, or health issues. What? Also, if you're a sniper, shouldn't you just be, like, laying down? Oops. Oop, I missed. Think. Oh, I missed. Think. Kill all the hostages. Got it. Kill them all, Trigger. Even the younglings. Oh, fuck. Excuse me, hostages. Hostages, I'm begging you right now. Bink. You're really fucking me up, hostages. You gotta stop walking around. I can't wait for this to be the light gun game of the year. #1 shooter. fucking triggers crossbow training. Exploding targets. Okay, so just they're like the exploding targets from fucking Resident Evil 4 remakes thingamajig. Gotcha. Fuck. Sir, ethereals don't take hostages. Shut up and shoot the targets. Oh my fucking god. That target was coming right for me. Fuck. I missed. Fuck. No. My legacy. It's like, Trigger's just like, hey, sir, could I have a scope at some point? Could I get a scope? Like, can I get a gun with a scope on it? Instead of just, like, these iron sights. Why do I have the elephant gun from Borderlands? Solid barriers. What the fuck? They learn to hide behind solid barriers to save their skins. They're master the essence of human survival. The way they hide reminds you of many despicable beings. What the fuck? Is this actually commentary about the evils of the military, or is this totally, like, tone deaf? Think. I missed. Think. 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 Because of her etheric eyes? It's both? Well, I'm glad it's both. I'm glad they're not actually hiding behind cover. They're just kind of standing behind it. It'd be way harder if they were actually hiding behind the cover instead of just, like... Think. 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 Hello? Oh, there you are. Did you do the intermission with Mockingbird? Yeah, that was the thing I did before this. Like, I did, before the sponsorship happened. That was fucking silly as hell. It's just like, you gotta watch out for Mockingbird, says guy who is wearing a pin that says Mockingbird on it. Oh fuck, a hostage. Kill him. Did Hugo style on you and ruin your combos? No. I fucking whipped his ass. I think he got me out of a combo one time. He was actually, like, really easy to predict. Like, once you saw the pings, it's just, like, it's the same pattern every time. Alright, that's all those. I don't know what assessment is. Achieve at least B rank. So this is just a harder version? Yeah, I'll take my rewards now, thank you. Okay, yeah, so this is just, like, an additional difficulty, I guess? Sure, why not? I'll do more shooting range. I honestly don't know what else to do. I certainly am not going to start another side story at this point. Oh my god, this is so many. Hitting the dodge thing and messing up my combo. Yeah, I don't know what dodge thing you're talking about, frankly. Fuck. Balls? You gonna do the dodge that slows down time? Oh yeah, he did do that. Well, I just counter dodged him and started hitting him again. That's another fucking that's another fucking fucking S rank, baby. Yeah, you better fucking believe it. Don't shoot the hostages. Got it. Also, I do think Hugo is a vampire. I think he was truly just fucking with you when he said he wasn't. I almost shot them, just like, without hesitation. What? What do you mean? Naruto. What the fuck? Is that not... Do I have to be in this mode to kill these in one shot? Is that something they told me? I was not paying attention. Dada for yo ass. So fucking true. Stop it. I didn't notice the second ears. Well, I just added them because Teeps reminded me. Fucking God. I guess I could just hold it down. It is dumb that she can do this, but... Please. E. Okay, there we go. Dade boyo ass. So real. I'm hot on the sticks. I'm hot on the sticks and my pinky kind of hurts because I was squeezing the controller. Shoot the bang boo. But sir, I thought this was an ethereal target. But I hate bang boo, so shoot them. I'll pay you to shoot them. You just said Dada B.O. silly like, did I? Oh my God. I'm being made fun of for my pronunciations. I always knew this would happen. Think. Boink. Okay. Boink. Think. Bring on the hostages. Let me at the fucking hostages. Fuck. Oh my God. Date bio. So fucking real. Hostages, stop moving. It makes it harder to shoot around you. Oh my God, the hostages are working with the ethereals. I knew this day would come. Everybody likes the ethereals. I can't wait for them to put up hostages during, like, this fucking bit. Don't feel bad. There's an ever so slight buzz happening. Interesting. I'm not sure what that is. Oh my God, I shot the fucking I shot the hostage. I always knew this day would come. Can you move, please? Thank you, lady. What the fuck do you mean? Fuck. Balls? Ladies, please move. Thank you. He is risen. Fuck rabbits. Hashtag Easter. I don't know what the buzz would be, though. That's another S, baby. I shot a hostage, still gave me an S. Because I'm that fucking good. I'm hot on the sticks. I wonder what the buzz would be. Stillness triumphs. Shoot the exploding targets. Might be cable interference? Maybe. Oh, shit. USBs get in the way sometimes. True. Get the fuck out of here, Bank Boo. I need those points. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck. Piss. Jesus fucking Christ, I can't have VPN or an ad block for the link? That's very odd that the VPN is not allowed. How would they even detect that? IP address? I guess. Alright. That's it. It's the last fucking, it's the last thing. I'm probably just gonna do this and then end stream because there's almost no other story content I could get into, and I'm not continuing this series until they pay me again. Unless, like, you know, a new story chapter comes out and I'm bored. Because as I said, I do enjoy this game. It's just I've gotten a taste for getting paid for playing Zenless Zone Zero. Oh, you guys are fucking moving now, huh? Hello. Oh, there you are. Think. Think. Oh, fuck. Think. Nice cover, idiots. Kate dollars 6. Hell yeah. Kate Mad Money 6. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh balls. Oh crap. Oh, this is fucked. This is fucked. You cannot expect me to do this. Jesus. That was unfeasible. That's right. It's all S ranks. Because, as I've said before, I'm hot on the fucking sticks, baby. I equipped my bunny ears of speed. Alright, now give me my fucking rewards. Hand it over. That's a good amount of polychrome. Let me see what else we have. Thank you. The correct response. Yeah, it's like, there it is. 0 point calibration. Fully complete. What else do we got? I got my fucking errands. My weekly. Scratch off lottery. Store check-in. That's right, store chicken. The store check-in. I just have to take a picture of one of the stores for weeklies. Which I do appreciate about this game. The dailies and weeklies are, like, piss easy. Oh my fucking god. Newsstand. Gotcha. Bink. Hey man, can I get your photo? I'm told my installation will infect the stream in some way. I mean, that does happen. Today, while I was reading a mystery novel, suddenly a cat rushed over and snatched the photo that was tucked in my book. What photo? The photo. It's a disaster. It absolutely must not be seen by anyone. It's a photo of me and a young friend that I traveled with. Although there's nothing going on between us. My wife... There could be some misunderstandings. She always manages the household frugally and works hard for the family. I can't let her worry, don't you think? If it weren't for the fact that I was reading while eating grilled fish, causing the juice to get on the photo. I don't think your wife is gonna find the photo, man. To be honest. But I'll get it for you. I just hope it works. You deserve the sickening freedom offered by Capital. Trust me, I'm already getting a fat $14 from Hoyoverse. Or MiHoYo. Let's see. I gotta help this Bangbu. They're all fucked up. Hey man, I'll fix your brain for you. Is Fu Hua in this game? Not yet. Unfortunately, my beloved chicken is not in this video game yet. Oh, I need to get the fucking... Okay, get the key. Rotate those. Rotate that. There we go. Is Hawk Tua here? No. Hawk Tua Girl is not in this game as far as I'm aware. Thanks for helping reconnect the circuits inside. The instant those circuits connected, the tingling, electrifying pain was amazing. You're quite skilled. Are you good at making others feel pain? If I could be your Bangbu, then every day would be... Oh, this Bangbu's kind of horny. But I love rug pulls. We all love rug pulls. That's why we all invest in crypto so much. Big cat. Yeah, I've got my run-around character as Pulchra, because, like, why wouldn't I? I gotta play video games. Oh, I gotta play knockoff Vampire Survivors. Look, guys, if you play this video game, you can play not Vampire Survivors. Sir Percival, dodge limit is raised to 90%. Upon dodging, treasure detection plus 2, health correction minus 50, dodge plus 45%. Companion damage. Sure, why not? I haven't played the fucking, I haven't played a cat yet. Oh, it's riding on a little fucking Roomba. So if I dodge an attack, the minigames are one of my favorite parts, to be honest. I mean, the minigames in MiHoYo games are generally, like, pretty solid. Because they're usually just, like, kind of... just little rips off of, other popular games at the time. Alright, so we want companions and we want dodge. Well, I guess we'll get the companion. Health recovery, health minus 2. I can't lose any health right now. Attack range... crit rate, melee damage. We'll get another fucking... Damage, crit rate. Cat friendship, fug. So real. You know, you get benefits off of the store being refreshed, right? Health, income, armor, treasure detection. Armor would be good, actually. If they want me to dodge, then I'm gonna need armor. Well, I can't afford anything else. Away, creatures of the night! Upon my mighty steed, I vex you. Because I don't think I start with any additional dodge. I think my limit for how, like, consistent I can dodge is just higher. So I need to get, power-ups that will give me dodge. Armor, treasure detection, damage, attack speed. Fucking... I can't afford anything else. Treasure detection. What is this? After obtaining 3 campfire, -6 treasure detection when not moving, gain 1 health recovery. After obtaining 3, may offer universe. I don't know what universe is. I need dodge. Actually, wait, can I see? Oh, I can. Collision damage, crit rate, speed mod, dodge, 45. So I'll dodge 45% of all attacks. I didn't dodge that one. Didn't dodge that one either. Oh, piss. Oh, fuck. Run! Give me that chest. We have 0 eggs, so we can't buy any of these. And I don't have much health either, so I don't want to buy any of these anyway. Size -10%, luck +15 is pretty solid. I don't know why this is glowing purple. Attack speed, collision damage. Yeah, I'll get both of these. Oh, because they'll combine. Right. And I can't afford anything else. Go, Iron Swordsman! Defeat the eerie green nightmare for me, or we shall all perish. Okay, there we go. I got a dodge. Please. There we go. I fully got owned. That would be an interesting character if you started with more dodge, I think, because 45% is not even 50, is not even half.
Wish I could get out of here early.
There you go. I feel like I've given you guys enough of a taste of Zenless Zone Zero to want to download it and give me money. If you haven't played Zenless Zone Zero yet, please do download it on PC using my link, which is in the Discord, but is also on the stream right now. I will see you on Wednesday. We're going to be playing more Urban Myth Dissolution Center, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to try and get my second PC setup going, but right now it looks like I just need to have enough money to buy a new motherboard. So that's going to be delayed quite a bit. I hope you all have an excellent day. Let me find somebody to raid. I was about to sign off without sending you guys somewhere. Who do I fucking got? Who's live right now? Who the fuck and hell is live right now? Let's see. Peachy's is just doing art. Arbrelli's playing Earthbound. Well, Zarethia is doing Donkey Kong Country and also is celebrating Weed Day. So I'll send you there. Walk around now. Okay, I can walk around. The Pulchra tail physics. There she goes. Her funny boots. Her silly mask. You seeing her. The hips shifting. Cat titty bounce hours. It is always cat titty bounce hours in this household. Anyway. Zarethia. I will see you all on Wednesday. As I said, I will be playing Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I hope you all have an excellent rest of your day and an excellent week. I hope you had a good weekend. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.